Good morning. Welcome, welcome. If you can see me, hello. My name's Liz, this is Guided by Angels, and this is a live Q&A with me on this fabulous day. It is Wonderful Wednesday today. I'm sending everyone lots of love. Let me just check I've got sounds. Yeah, brilliant. So if you're watching this back with me later as a replay, all you need to do is click anywhere during the replay and you receive an answer in the moment, something you need to know. If you are watching this with me live, all you need to do is pop your question in the chat for me and I can answer your questions. Anything to do with love, career, health, money, work, your person, anything that's going on really. Hey Ling, welcome honey, sending you lots of love. And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsreadings@gmail.com. I have got a new email. Just be aware of that, okay? Okay, so we've got the beautiful Ling in the house. Morning, Liz. Morning to you, honey. I'm sending you lots of love. Hope you're well. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for me as well. Hi, Liz. Will Estee follow his heart to reach out to me? Anything else I need to know about us? And may have some tarot on this, of course. So I've got a jumping eye today. I think I'm picking up on something that's changing, that someone is seeing happening. So look at this. You're very close to achieving your goal. So the angels are showing you it's coming. You're very close. You're very close to achieving this goal, and your goal is to receive communication. So it is coming. And you got the full moon there. So this could even be closer to the full moon. So obviously the full moon comes in on the 11th, I think it is. Let me have a look. The 11th of June. So it feels like between now and the full moon, it's closer. Okay, so you don't really need tarot to clarify it because the oracle card has already. Okay, well, let's see what the tarot wants to say. So yeah, it still feels like something needs to be released first. Now what I'm connecting with is he's releasing his fears, or whenever it's holding him back from contacting you, that's what he's doing as we move towards the full moon. Can you see the full moon again there? And it feels like that cloud like across the full moon is clearing to move forward. So I feel he's still gaining clarity right now. You're his priority. You just have to look at it differently. You know, you're the Queen of Wands in his eyes. So this is reminding you to be confident, you know, to remember your power, to focus on who you are and believe, because this is what's making it happen. So I definitely feel that this is about belief. You know, the more you believe, the more confident you are, the stronger that fire will get. And obviously I know it's quite strong right now because you're probably feeling this fire. So you're probably feeling a lot of desire coming from him. And that's because he is moving towards you. So I definitely feel that even though you're not together right now, you're feeling the heat. The candle I burned today on fire. Yeah, because I'm seeing this is what you're doing here. And obviously this fire is obviously the love and the belief keeping it going. And he's moving forward around the full moon. So let's see what he wants to say to you. What does he want to say? I feel it's this one here. So he's saying, I sometimes feel you deserve so much better than me. So that's what's holding him back as well. You know, fears, because he knows you deserve something wonderful. And he wants to be able to give that to you. So I feel there's some fear around there as well. And he's saying to you, he's saying your beautiful soul is what I crave the most. So keep being you, and he's coming. So I feel that between now and the full moon, it feels like the full moon, something big is going to happen for you. I know we're obviously moving towards the new moon, but I'm feeling like the June full moon. I hope that helps, okay? Big welcome to everyone who's in the house. I'm sending you all so much love. Thank you for being here. So we're going to do a message now. We just move the chat down. We've got Kat in the house. Welcome, honey. I'm shifting from knowing to feeling liberated. I feel like I'm ending a chapter and I'm excited about the new one. What does Gemini season have for me? What does Gemini season have for you? We've got, look at this, you've got Gemini, okay? New moon, and this is communication. So the new moon is going to be significant. Communication is key. So communication could be coming in around this new moon in this Gemini season. And it's the key. And I feel this is what you're learning right now, to communicate with him in a higher way, to communicate with your angels. You know, you're in your power. So I definitely feel this could be a sign, because Gemini is about twins as well, of communication coming in. They gave me a block there. But I feel the new moon is significant for you, which is coming up on the 27th. So is it Tuesday? I think the new moon's Tuesday. And he is missing you right now. He's thinking about you right now. They are giving me a jumping eye as well for anyone who's watching, who's connected with a jumping eye. It's to do with things you're looking at changing, okay? So he is missing you. He is thinking about you. He is wondering what you're doing. Okay, he is pretty miserable without you right now, Kat. And he's saying, yeah, I'll come back. I will come back towards you when the time is right. So that's another sign he's going to come to you. So if you're wondering if you should make an effort or reach out or whatever it is, you know, he's saying, I'll come back to you. I'll come back towards you when the time is right. And I feel something could shift around this new moon. I hope that helps, okay? Big thank you to everyone who's jumping in. Alvin, good morning to you, honey. Thank you for the donation. Good morning, Liz from Poland. Good morning to you. Any messages from Kay for me today? So what does Kay want to say to you today? What does Kay want to say to you today? Hey, Victor, good morning to you, honey. So I've been watching. They gave me the word watching. It says working, but they say watching. So I feel she's watching you. Okay, she's been watching you in some way, whether it's through social media, whether it's through her own mind, through astral projection, but she's watching you. I've been working on myself, self-love and self-worth. So she's working on herself right now, but she is watching you in some way. So she is connecting with you in some astral way or some physical way, but she is working on herself. And that's the self-love to feel valuable enough and worthy enough of being in a relationship with you or being around you. Because a lot of the times they feel intimidated by the power of the love and the power of the connection. So I feel that she's definitely been watching you in whatever way that resonates with you, okay? And we've got open yourself to others. So she wants to open herself up. So she may have closed down. It says this is how you'll create new friendships and attract a love relationship. In other words, what this means is what she wants to do is to be able to open up to be in this love with you. Because remember, it's friendship united in love. You know, it's like best friends united in love. So it's the friendship and the love, the passion, the desire. It's all of it. So she may well have been spending time with other people, whether this is friends or people around and new people, to open her up to this in some way. So again, what you're being reminded of is whoever she's spending time with, whatever she's doing, those people are helping the connection. So there's no need for you to be triggered in any way, shape or form. And I feel these are friendships. So she may have friends around her who you may see as toxic or not right for her, but they're helping in some way. But I feel the message is very clear that she is working on herself to be able to move forward to you. So everything's on track. Okay, let me just bring a tarot card in as well. So yeah, she's definitely having sleepless nights, thinking about how to move forward, thinking about how to open up, because she wants to come forward and open up, but that's what she's struggling with. And that's why that's come through, that she needs to work on this self-love and self-worth first. But she is lying awake at night, worrying about this, worrying that she's going to lose you if she doesn't get her acting gear. Because she wants to take action, she wants to take heartfelt action. There's just fear around it right now. So again, it's about divine timing. I hope that helps, okay? Mariana, thank you for the donation. Message from M on his deep thoughts on me and about us. So what's his deep thought about you? What's his deep thought about you? His deep thought. He's saying, connect to me telepathically through meditation. So I feel he has been telling you through meditation or through quiet times, or he is communicating with you in his own way. So he's been trying to tell you this through telepathy. He's been trying to communicate this to you. And he's saying, you are my wish fulfillment and I want you only. So what I'm connecting with here is, you've been seeing the signs. And the signs are the telepathic way that you've been shown what's going on deep within. Because his deep thought is that you're his wish. That you're his dream come true. He wants only you. That's what he wants. That's his dream. And he's been telling you this or showing you this through telepathy, through signs, through music, through perhaps the thought of that and you coming in your mind. So you are aware that you are his biggest wish, no matter how things seem in the physical. Okay, that's what you've been guided to know and believe in and have faith in, okay? Because a personal issue is going to reach resolution. This is going to be sorted out between now and the Cancer season, or during the Cancer season. So obviously that's during June, July. So between now, June and July, something is coming to a resolution. Something is going to heal. Something is going to happen. So you're going to sort things out or move forward. There's going to be a decision made or some kind of movement to make this a reality. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? Katie, thank you for the donation. Any messages from IDM, what's coming for our journey? So what's he want to say? Flying out, okay? So he's saying to you, I can't stop thinking about what we had. So what he does in his situation is he thinks about you. He thinks about the way it was with you, the way it could be with you, because obviously he's not happy where he is and he's wishing he was with you. So it's like, not necessarily that he's wishing his life away, but he's visualizing what it could be like, what it was like, or what you've had, or, you know, and it's not necessarily about the relationship. It's about the feelings and the emotions and the way it's different with you. That's what he's thinking about. And you've got prosperity lies ahead. So good things are coming in. You know, and things really have been shifting forward since the Taurus season. You know, obviously we're in Gemini right now. Things are moving forward. So I definitely feel he wants to take control of this situation because he's coming up as the bull. So he wants to take control. And again, this is about him stepping into his masculine power. Remember, that's the whole point of this situation you're in right now. So you've got to be optimistic. So the angels say, keep in mind that you create your reality. You can't attract love with a negative mindset. So this is what your guidance is right now. To be strong and powerful within your own self, to keep your thoughts uplifted, because he is going to take control of his life because he can't stop thinking about you, what you had and what you could have. And that's going to bring about the change. Okay, so what else do you need to know? Yeah, 9 of Swords, he's having sleepless nights. He's up at night, panicking, stressing, worrying, fear, working out what to do. What am I going to do? And you may be picking up on this. So again, you've got to give him that time and that chance to move forward. Believe in him, believe in yourself, keep your thoughts optimistic. I hope that helps, okay? Fatima, thank you for the donation. Good morning, Liz. A message from F. So what does F want to say? 2 cards flying out here. So the first card is, I want to reach out to you. So he definitely wants to reach out. So he is thinking about communicating. He is thinking about sending you that message or picking up the phone. And he said, I truly want to work on this connection. So he does. So when he actually does reach out to you, which is his intention, he's going to talk about the future or tell you in some way, in his own way, that he wants to work on the connection with you. So he wants to move it forward. He does want to be in a relationship with you. He wants this. So he said, I do want to reach out and tell you I want to work on this connection. I truly do want to work on this connection. So have we got any timings around this or anything you need to know or be aware of? Yeah, you're protected right now. So the journey is protected until it's balanced. He's juggling a few things right now. The ship is coming in, which is a sign he's coming. Okay, and again, I feel this about you letting him come to you. So he's going to come to you when he's balanced enough to tell you that he wants to and can work on the connection. This could be coming within 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months, okay? 2 years, way too far. So your journey is protected because this is about communication, not being together. It may take longer to be together, but the communication, it will come in fast and it will come in unexpected because he's already thinking about it right now. So the rainbow is a symbol of protection. So that's what you're being reminded of right now. Your journey is protected as you move forward. So just have faith in this communication because it's coming. I hope that helps, okay? Let the storm go in your mind. Stephanie66, thank you for the donation. I had a reunion with C and it was disastrous, so it wasn't the right time, okay? So obviously it happened, so it was the right time, but it wasn't the right time for it to move forward. And everything happens for a reason. So it wasn't disastrous. It just brought things up that need to be healed or dealt with or looked at differently, okay? He was inconsiderate of my feelings. Well, again, that's your perception, remember, because you wanted something to happen and he perhaps wasn't ready for it to happen in that way. So you saw it as he was being inconsiderate. So you got to remember, this is from your perspective. He will also see things from his way too. So he may have thought that you were inconsiderate of his feelings because you may have handled something differently than you thought. So it's about understanding that you can turn things around by the way you're looking at it, okay? And really this is reminding you that it's not his job to fill up your cup, it's yours. It's your job to give to you everything that you were meant to give to yourself. So I don't feel it was that he was trying to be inconsiderate. He didn't hurt you on purpose. He didn't know how to handle something, or he was still learning something, or, he wasn't ready. It's like the timing was off. That's what I'm connecting with. What did he feel or think after that? Feel devastated. So again, you're using words like disastrous and devastated. So first of all, you need to change those words because there isn't a devastated, disastrous energy around this at all. It is what it is. It's your perception that's making it that way. Because what you have to remember is the event itself is neutral. It's the way you viewed it and experienced it and felt about it that's made it feel disastrous and devastating. Okay, so you have to change that and say, okay, why do I feel that way? So it's an opportunity to go within and think, okay, what do I need to heal? And really what's happened is he hasn't gone to your plan. Something hasn't gone to your plan. It's devastated you. You feel it's disastrous, but it isn't. It's on God's plan. You feel like he's disrespected you in some way, but really he wasn't ready to give in the right way, or, it's really a form of protection. Okay, this doesn't mean that you let him get away with what he's done. It means you try and understand, so then you don't wallow in this negative energy around it. Okay, and you move forward. So he's saying, I lack courage to come back to you. So he's struggling. Okay, he's not strong enough to be with you the right way yet. That's all it is. And you may feel like that's disastrous and devastating and in disrespecting you, but he's got to find this strength. Okay, and he's saying, I lack courage. So it's like he's trying to ask you to understand. It's not that he's inconsiderate. It's not that he's a nasty person. He's just not strong enough yet. And you are strong. So you being you gives him that strength. Okay? Because the strength within you helps him to find strength. So instead of being angry at him, Father, forgive him, he didn't know what he was doing. Thank you for giving him strength, because he lacks courage. If he could tell you something right now, he would say, I'm sorry, I'm not strong enough. And if he could say that, you'd say, no problem. Okay, I'll help, or the angels can help. You'd try and help him, you wouldn't judge him. So you don't need to judge him right now. You need to have compassion for what he's going through, because he lacks courage. And he's saying to come back to you. And I feel this coming back to you is about being with you at the moment. Okay, he lacks courage to do that right now. So he's got to find that strength. So whatever is in the way of him being with you the way that you want him to be with you, because you're calling him inconsiderate, he's got to find strength to overcome that. And I feel right now he's worrying that he's hurt you and everything else. So he needs to have a little bit of space to process what's happened. Okay, so you've got to turn things around. So what else do you need to know? We've got reconciliation. So it's not over. Okay, you're going to sort things out. You'll come back together. So someone from your past will be returning into your life soon. So it's not over. That you will sort this out and reconcile. He will come back to you. I feel we just need to give it some space right now and just change the way you're looking at it. Okay? Yeah, it's time to take action. So what you've really shown him is what he needs to do. He needs to take action in some way or change something. So don't forgive yourself for everything right now. Forgive him on the 5D and just start turning it around. Say everything is working out beautifully. This happened. This disastrous, devastating thing happened to move everything forward. Isn't that beautiful? So start looking at it differently. I hope that helps, okay? Natalia, thank you for the donation. Hi, there's a message from my Grayson. So what does Grayson want to say to you? What does Grayson want to say to you? Big thank you to everyone who's here. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for me. It really does help. I want to come into alignment with you. So again, he's letting you know he needs to be in your balance. He needs to be in the balanced energy, because it's like this, up and down. I feel you both go like this, because it's not always about you being in the high vibration and him being in the lower one. It does go up and down, because you have moments where you go into your lower energy. And I feel when you're in that, he does shift up. So you are balancing to come together. So it's like he's saying, I want to come into alignment with you to be able to be with you the right way. So he knows it needs to be balanced. He knows this. He's aware of this, okay? So he does want this. And he wants to be able to come forward at the right time. We've got, he's going to express his love, because obviously you're able to express your love. So he wants to be in alignment with that. So he wants you, it says it's important to let people know that you love them, then you've got nothing to lose. So it's like he is afraid of losing you, and that holds him back from opening up. And you think it'd be the other way around. You'd think, well, I'm going to reach out, because if I don't, I'm going to lose you. Okay, they give me a jumping eye again. So someone definitely here, whether it's you, Natalia, or anyone else, is having a jumping eye. I think Kat had a jumping eye as well. Jumping eye is about making changes, things jumping forward. Okay, because it's only come on as I've started doing this live. Okay, so jumping eyes about things changing, wanting to make changes, big leaps of faith. So he knows how important it is to let you know that he loves you, and he's getting the strength to do that because he's thinking, well, I've got nothing left to lose. I need to open up. I need to come into alignment with you. So he's getting closer and closer to admitting his truth. Okay, so the message coming through from the tarot for you, there's conflict there because he doesn't want this conflict between you, and all the conflict that's happened between you, all the ways he's hurt you and let you down and all those things, he wants to make up for that. And I do feel, again, this is connected with May. So I feel as May ends, things are going to get easier. Yeah, a fiery climax approaches. So, and this could even be as you move towards the full moon. So as you move out of May and towards the full moon, there could definitely be some fire coming in here. And this could be the feeling of the Kundalini rising, the passion, the desire. Could be excitement within you because you've got your trip coming up as well. But something is approaching here. That's the message. I hope that helps. He doesn't want this conflict between you. He wants to resolve it. And he knows the way to resolve the conflict is by opening up. I hope that helps, okay? So big thank you to everyone who's jumping in. I'm not ignoring anyone, by the way. I'm just prioritising the super chats first so I don't get behind, okay? So if you are here and you can't super chat me, don't worry. Just keep putting your questions in. And if I'm guided to it, I will. Because I've seen Anita's. I've been guided to Anita's there. So let me just check what's going on here. Yeah, I'm going to do Anita. In the chat says, what is the hidden truth between Anita and DAZN? What's the upcoming future? So what's the hidden truth between Anita and DAZN? What's the hidden truth? Difficulties, jealousy. And I'm not surprised jealousy's come up because you do talk about him with someone else a lot. So this is something you're learning to release, to focus on you and him. So it says jealousy from others may serve as obstacles to the success of the connection. So jealousy is in the way. And I feel this is your jealousy when you start thinking about him with someone else or thinking about what he's doing with other people. And that brings up difficulties. And really when we're jealous, it's because we feel like something is wrong with ourselves, or we feel like we aren't good enough, or it's self-worth issue. So we have to heal that part of ourselves that feels like there's something wrong. Okay, and that's really about you knowing how valuable you are and how special you are and how magnificent you are. So why wouldn't he want you? So that's the thing that's hidden, okay? But really it's not hidden because you are aware of it already. And that's why focusing on what you have with him is more important than what anyone else has with him. Yeah, and he will take action, he wants to. Okay, again, this could be coming in from the new moon onwards. So from the new moon, there's action coming in. He knows he wants to take action, but it feels stuck at this point. They're giving me fear. So this could be another 2 weeks of things being stuck and then it moves forward. I feel that the new moon is going to have a significant impact here, but I'm getting, they're giving me a block. And still blocks in communication. So if you work on healing this jealousy over the next 2 weeks, things are going to move forward. And this is July as well. So 2 weeks from now to July is where there's going to be a movement forward. I'll see what he wants to say to you. What does he want to say to you directly? Okay. He's saying to you, we are a perfect match made in heaven. So this is what you need to understand, that you're the perfect match for him, not anybody else. And I can feel your presence even though we're apart. So he does feel you. He feels your presence. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Cece, thank you for the donation. Morning, Liz, any guidance on finances coming in? Okay, let's connect with finances. Clear card. Finances. No bookings coming yet. Been trying to break the cycle of lack for a decade. Well, obviously don't think of it like that because clearly something hasn't happened. Because it's been going on for 10 years, but you can change it now. I feel it really is that you are changing things differently now, and it will be your mindset changing. So you might have been feeling like you've been trying to break a cycle of lack for a decade, but you haven't actually done it the right way until now. Okay, because you've been looking at things differently. Should I do a sound bath session, earn money? Any message or update from Jake? So they're giving me a jumping eye again, which is about changes. Big jumping eye going on today. So first of all, you got the Empress coming through. So again, this is about what you nurture grows. And it really is about you knowing your own truth and your own worth here, because money is energy. Finances are energy. So like with energy, the more you let things flow, the more things come to you. So it's about affirming that you have enough, that you are successful, that you are good enough to receive your dreams. Affirming that you have all the things you want and more. You know, I have plenty of money for everything I want and need. It's about understanding it's your energy that attracts things in. So if you're feeling nurturing and strong and powerful, that's what you're going to attract into your life. And remembering that God is your source. God is your source, not an outside paycheck or anything else. If you pray about it, you're going to receive. When you ask, you believe, you receive. So I feel this is also about you finding faith and steering that things in through your faith. Instead of thinking, do I have to do a sound bath session to earn money? It's like there's fear around it. You're still holding on to fear. So I do feel things are going to move forward. Now there's progress here. Okay, so I feel, yes, progress with this sound bath session. It would bring money to you. So I do feel it would bring in what you wanted because the ship is coming in. So I do feel that would make progress towards what you want. But again, it's really you that has the power. It's not what you're doing, it's how you're doing it that's bringing in the success, because you're the one that attracts everything in. You know, all the God-given talents you've got inside of you. It's not the resources as in the singing bowls or the cards, or it's you and the gift you have. So message from Jake is, yeah, he wants to come forward, but he's afraid of what you're going to do. And the first kind of, thing I've got coming through this as well is, again, the Five of Pentacles can mean lack. So it can mean that you're afraid that something is lacking or missing. And I feel when you're taking control of this whole mindset, this is also when you're believing in Jake coming to you. So what does Jake want to say? So we've got, I can't stop thinking about what we had. So he has been thinking about you and spending time with you and what you had before. He's been thinking about that a lot. So don't let pride get in the way. He needs to heal his ego to be able to come forward to you. And you need to heal your ego to allow things in. And the ego is the fear, the stress, the anxiety, the worry. Okay, something could well be a shift in here in finances as well, and in your connection with Jake between now and the Lionsgate portal. So I feel the full moon during the Leo season is going to be significant. So the full moon in the Leo season, okay, let me just check the dates, the 9th of August, I think. Yeah, the 9th of August could be a significant date, or between now and then. This is when you're going to start seeing the changes. I hope that helps, okay? Rhapsody in Blue, thank you for the donation. What a great name. I'm just looking for your question. Can anyone see a question, please, from Rhapsody in Blue? Because I can't see a question again. I can just... Oh, it is. I would like a little clarity on where I am now. There you go. Okay. I would like a little clarity on where I am now, okay? There she is. Thank you for being here. I would like a little clarity on where I am now. Where are you now, okay? Confidence is your key to success. So wherever you're going through right now, whether it's in work, finances, love, your own life, whatever, you must be confident, because confidence is the key to success. So this is also a message about strength with the lion there. So if you call on Archangel Michael, he will give you the courage and strength to move forward fearlessly, to handle whatever it is you're going through. Because the more confident you are, the more things will happen quickly, or the quicker things will happen, or the more success will come. So in other words, if you're confident about your love life, if you're confident about what you're doing at work, if you're confident about the person that you are, that's going to bring everything forward towards you. Okay, so let's pull a card for you here. Okay, can someone please get rid of that daft person in the chat, okay? Thank you, Victor, okay? So we've got, this is also showing you what's coming. So what's coming into your life is stability. It's just not ready yet. Something is being manifested. So the more confident you are, the quicker it will come in. So this could be you wanting love with a special person. Okay, this could be you wanting success. Whatever it is that you see as your wish fulfillment here is on the way. There's just delays around it because of divine timing and other things that need to be aligned or happening first. So I'm getting a timeline of between now and April, everything coming together for you. But confident must be the key to success, especially between now and the Lionsgate portal. I hope that helps, okay? Geeta, thank you for the donation. Geeta, where's your... Oh, it's in there. I was looking up and down the chat there. Hi, Liz. May I get a message from Onre? We're in no contact. So what's the message coming through? Okay, so the first card coming through is, I think of you whenever I feel lost in my life. So he does feel a little bit lost. He feels lost without you. but he also feels lost in his life. So he could be going through some big changes right now. And he's saying, whenever I go through something that makes me feel lost or alone or worried or stressed, I think of you. And the reason he does that is because you're the light. You're the lighthouse. So he might even think, what would Gita do in this situation? You know, how would Gita handle this? Or he thinks about wishing that you would be there to hold him or tell him everything's going to be okay, because that's your Empress power. Yeah, he said, I can't stop thinking about what we had. So he's thinking about the both of you, what you had. Okay, whether it was a moment or more than that, it doesn't matter. Okay, he's thinking about things and he's realising how, you know, that you always help him get through the dark times, however that is. So take time to breathe out, because you could well be picking up on this right now. And the fact that he's thinking these things anyway is a huge sign that he wants to reinitiate contact. You know, he wants to come back in and break the silence. So take time to breathe out, because this will help you if you start going through any ascension symptoms or any feelings of emotion because of what he's feeling. Because you may be sensing he's feeling a bit lost, and maybe you're feeling urgent to contact him, or you're wondering what to do. And you've got to connect with him in the 5D, because he knows he needs to give to you rather than just taking your energy. So he knows he needs to balance the energy. So time to give rather than take. So in other words, he knows he has to be the one to move forward to you, and he has to be the one to break the silence with you. So if that's what you're waiting for, that will come at the right time. Okay, this could happen around a new moon. Okay, so this could also be around the new moon in the Virgo season when this moves forward. So Virgo season is August time here. So the new moon in August, I'm glad I've wrote these dates down. So the new moon is actually on the 23rd when we go into Virgo season. So that could be a really significant date for you. Say the 23rd of August time or around that time, okay? And yeah, you've got the relationship there. So he definitely wants a relationship with you. And his third eye is opening to this. So he's thinking about you more and more. So you are going to come back together. You will break the no contact. Got a timeline between June, because this is June. And I feel he's going through a real awakening time right now. So he's realising more and more he wants to move forward to you. He's doing some deep thinking about this. He wants a relationship with you. He wants that. He can't stop thinking about it. So June to August is when there's going to be a movement here. I hope that helps, okay? Natalia, thank you for donating for Victor there, honey. For Victor, a message from Twin and a Keanu card. So what does Victor's twin want to say today? We've got, I'm always with you in spirit, which you know. So you're always together. Okay, you're always together in the 5D. You're always feeling each other's energy. Connect to me telepathically through meditation. So you may have been doing that lately, and he's just confirming that he's felt your presence there and he's been communicating with you there. And this may be a significant meditation you've been doing. And I think of you whenever I feel lost in my life. So there it is again. So you're guiding him out of the lost energy. You're guiding him out of any dark times. So what else is going on? We've got, yeah, this is about, it says nothing's gone wrong. There's no unrequited feelings. So it's about anything that where you feel there's not enough love to keep it going. You know, perhaps this is you worrying that is it ever going to move forward? Or what I'm feeling with this is he may have been in a relationship, or he may have been around someone that's made him realise that more than ever that you're the one. So he could have just got out of a relationship, or he could have been perhaps somebody's, I don't even feel it's a relationship. What the shame is like someone's advanced towards it. So this could be like a friend who is perhaps, I know, I'm trying to use the right words, tried it on with him or come on to him in some way, and there's unrequited feelings there, because I'm not feeling this is connected with you at all. I'm feeling this is connected with someone around him. So someone may have made advances towards him and there's no love there. It says there's not enough love to keep this relationship going in a healthy way. So I feel that this could be a friendship that he's losing or releasing, and he feels a bit lost. So he may have had a friend, for example, someone who's perhaps helped him with something or been there for him. This one I'm picking up on. And maybe this friend has wanted more and he hasn't wanted more. Okay, so he's pushed this person away, or there's been some kind of end, and he feels a bit lost because of that. Because you know how he is, where he doesn't really let people in. His card's moving as well. And I feel that maybe he let this person in some way, and your twin sees it as a user, okay, or someone who's abused his trust or abused the relationship, the friendship, to try and make it more. And that's what he's handling right now. So it's like hurting because he really saw this person as a friend and this person wanted more. So he's had to be very hard on this person, say, look, it's unrequited, there's no feelings there. And that may have ended the friendship, and he's struggling with that, okay? He says, nothing has gone wrong. Trust the process, the connection is divinely timed. So in your journey with him, the connection is divinely timed. And I feel that he's also realising that he's done nothing wrong apart from be honest in that friendship. And you leave your fears behind. It says they are stopping this relationship from blossoming. So the only thing that's stopping it from moving forward with you is the fear. And I feel that I've got a friend coming through here that this is the guidance that helped him in some way to perhaps overcome some fears or get through something or moving towards you in some way. And this friend has took it the wrong way. They're giving me fear. Okay, there's a lot of fear around that. And he feels lost. So I don't know if you're aware of that, okay? But that's what the angels are showing me, okay? So, and it takes a lot for him to let someone into his life. So he feels like, I can't trust people. That makes him feel that, that trust even less there. So we've got travel here. And I definitely feel that he is wanting to travel. You may have even received a note or a message about travel. So this could well be a sign about him traveling to you. So this could be about coming together in some way. This could definitely be him traveling to you. Maybe you're thinking about traveling somewhere. It says where you've been, where you are, and where you're going is all that matters. So again, this about movement. Okay, yes, it matters where you've been because you've learned lessons. And it does matter where you're going, but it's more about being in the present moment. And this is connected with the lake house. And this is a 2006 energy. So this could even mean something to you. And they show me the trees there as well, so grounding. This could be you meeting up somewhere by a lake, or maybe when you do a meditation, you could meet up by a lake, or there could be a house by a lake. There could be trees involved here. We could give you a note or a message in this meditation. So I feel this is connected with the meditation, which is also a sign about travel or movement. And he may well tell you what's gone on with this friend in this meditation. So I feel you're going to receive some kind of message through meditation that's going to give you some answers. And it could be connected with a lake or a lake house in some way, or trees or woodland. I hope that helps, okay? Steph, thank you for being a member, honey, for 13 months. This was Stephanie Ruiz. So hello, Liz. Any message from Zach? 2 nights ago, I had a dream about him. So what's this dream connected with? And obviously the dreams are a big sign. Let me just put these cards back. These dreams are a big sign about reconnection, reconciliation, coming back together. So the message coming through, we've got, I see animals and numbers in my sleep. Okay, so this dream may have involved numbers or animals, or you may start seeing animals or numbers now that relate to the dream. Okay, that give you a sign in some way. Yeah, your higher self is being guided. So your higher self is receiving messages through dreams, and then you're being shown in your waking world animals and numbers that relate to that. So you're being given some kind of information about what's coming in. So I feel this is some way the universe is trying to communicate with you about what's ahead. So we've got the end of a tough cycle approaches. So if anything's felt tough, especially moving out of 2024, coming into 2025, if you've been going through any tough times on this journey, things are going to get easier. Okay, things are going to get better. There's strength, there's adventure coming in. This could also be something coming in around the next full moon, okay, which is on the 11th. So this is a sign of what's ahead. So pay attention. Give me a block. Pay attention to animals and number sequences because they are communicating. So let's bring in an animal first of all. What animal is connecting with you? Okay. We've got the lion for strength. So I feel your person is finding strength to move forward, but you need strength too. It says you were strong enough to deal with what's going on. God would not give you anything you can't handle. So you may see other animals, but they wanted me to give you this lion today. And Leo could mean something. Okay, and I want to bring a number in as well. So any particular numbers? So we got 1s, 4s, 5s and 8s here. So you may see 14, you could see 14, 14, you could see 58, you could see 5, 5, 5, 8, 8, 8, 4, 4, 4, 1, 1, 1. And you're being guided through the numbers you see, whatever they are, to trust in miracles, because changes are coming in right now that lead to success. And I feel this is changes between May and August. And that's what you're being shown somehow through this dream. I hope that helps, okay? Karina with a K, great to see you, honey. Thank you for being here. How is Mark? Will he reach out soon? Any messages? So, what does he want to say? What does he want to say to you? Big welcome to everyone who's here. Thank you for being here. So he's saying, I've been dreaming about having a future with you. So you're in his dreams. And obviously dreams are a big sign of movement anyway. So he's dreaming about you right now. So in his dreams, he's saying, in my dreams, I am shown you who you are to me. So through his dreams, he's shown that you are the one, that you are the person he's meant to be with. He's shown that through his dreams. And he may be coming to you in dreams to show that to you. I came to you last night. I sent my astral self to you. Did you feel it? So he's already reaching out to you in other ways, which you already know. So he's saying, I sent myself to you. Did you feel that? Did you feel my presence around you? He's saying, my dreams don't make much sense, but you do. So these dreams he has may be weird or strange, but what he does remember from them is you, okay? He's saying to you, your warmth radiates through your soul. So again, this is about your light and your warmth, your love, the person you are, the sunshine in you, to keep shining your light, because that's what guides him home. And sometimes I imagine how my life with you would feel. So again, he doesn't just dream about this future, he feels it. So he's having all the feelings about it. It's just actually taking the action step that is still causing the delay. So is he going to reach out soon, or any messages about the physical aspect of this? We got the moon. So again, not quite there yet. You know, there's things that need to be looked at closer and healed. There's a reflection going on. We got the twin flame candles there. So I still feel it's not the right time to come into the physical, but it's getting there. You know, it's the telepathic link that's a strong thing for you guys. You know, look at the wolves there communicating. You know, something could be happening around the full moon as well, or maybe the full moon just gone. You felt him strong as well. But he's showing you, remember, the journey, the twin flame journey is about the spiritual aspect as well as the physical aspect of union. And you've got such a powerful inner union, you know, other twin flames would be grateful for that. You know, so you're being reminded, as long as you're trusting in what you have, that's what's eventually going to move it forward. I hope that helps, okay? Justin, great to see you. Thank you for the donation. Any additional messages for being in separation? I'm staying high vibration. That's good to know. Try not to overthink at all. That's amazing, because again, when you're catching yourself doing it, you're breathing yourself into the now. Does Zeke miss me, or should I not even ask this question? Of course, it's fine to ask the question. Okay, and hopefully as well, I'll be doing your reading later today. So that's my plan. So your beautiful soul is what I crave the most. So he is craving you. And what he's craving the most is your soul, because you are one. So it's about remembering that. It's normal to think about him because you are one. You can't just not think about someone. And it doesn't mean you're low vibration because you're thinking about him either. Just as soon as you catch yourself focusing on the stress or the anxiety or the negative aspect of things, that's when you breathe yourself into the now. So it says keep the door open. So what this means is it's about, you don't have to close the door. You don't have to close your heart down. Okay, you just have to keep the door open. So the message says, don't be so focused on a closed door that you don't see the ones which open for you. So in other words, there's so many opportunities around right now for this to move forward. And I feel really what I'm getting from this as well is there's so many other things for you to do right now. I'm not talking about people. I'm talking about opportunities and living your best life. So you're saying additional messages for separation. Focus on the doors that are open right now. Think about all the things you're being guided to do. And this could be connected with projects, goals, your dreams. It could be things you want to do, places you want to go, things connected with work. You know, it's like there's always other things to focus on. And sometimes we get so focused on our twin, we forget all these other things. So then what do I want to do right now? Where do I want to go? What do I want to do for myself? And confidence is your key to success. So as long as you're confident in separation, That's going to lead to success. It's your confidence that will move everything forward. And I am feeling a big shift between now and August time. So, does Zeke miss you? What do you need to know about him? Okay, there's a reason why there's a delay. He's growing still. He's still growing up spiritually. And he's being defensive still, but he feels you. And I feel he's seeing birds, okay? Or you may start seeing birds. These birds could be in couples. So you may see couples or pairs of birds. Okay, I'm seeing bluebirds as well. So you may see bluebirds significantly as a huge sign to confirm that this message is real for you. But you may see pairs of birds together or birds acting funny. You know, like the other day, there was 2 pigeons in my back garden and they were just hilarious. I was just watching, like one was just running after the other one and it was just chasing the other one round and round and round. And it was quite funny actually because I saw some doing that on the bus station not long ago. And when the one that was chasing the other one finally had enough of doing that and went the other way, the one that was running off tried to find that one. And I just thought it was hilarious because it was a sign of how it is with, you know, with twin flames. So there is delays for a reason right now. He's saying to you, I wish I could help you. I wish I could hold you. And you're saying, I wish I could help you. So I feel that you want to help him, but you have to let him find his way. I wish I could hold you in my arms and tell you how much you mean to me. So he does want to open up to you. He just is afraid of that. He's saying nothing really makes sense without you. So, of course, he misses you. He wishes you would just hold him in your arms, but he's got to find his way. Okay, so obviously in the silence right now, it's making you a bit fed up, and he is frustrated himself, but you've got to allow him to move forward. I hope that helps, okay? Ashita, thank you for the donation. Any message from my twin flame as he awakening? Okay, so what's the guidance from the angels first of all? What clear card, please? There we go, got a few cards. So the first one is the answers you need are coming. So I definitely feel there's going to be a communication. Okay, I feel that the answers you need are coming are going to come from within you and above you through signs, synchronicity. So you may already be receiving signs about this, but I feel that if you want to have a conversation, that's coming, and he's going to answer some of your questions. So I do feel that the time is coming for a conversation. Now, this is around the full moon in the Gemini season, which is the 11th, because we're in Gemini season now. So we got your dreams need a practical plan. So it's like what he's been awakening to is, he has this dream of being with you, but it needs a plan. He can't just sit around dreaming about you. It has to come into the physical at some point. And I feel that's what he wants to do. So I feel during the Taurus season, which we've just come out of, he's been dreaming about you. He's been planning things. He's been trying to understand how to move forward. And he's been working through his fears. He may have been working through fears since last year. So there's been things that he's been afraid of that he's been working through. So I feel he's been working through his fears, especially from like October last year to now. And now he knows he needs to move forward. So I feel there could well be a communication coming in, or you could receive some kind of answer you're seeking around the next full moon. So he is awakening. So what's the message from him to you? What's the message from him to you? He's saying to you, we are forever soul and heart connected. So he is aware of this, okay? So he's aware that you have a bond that's a soul bond and your hearts are connected. So he can't let you go. He doesn't forget you. You know, you are one. So that's what you're being shown to. I hope that helps, okay? Baker, great to see you. Thank you for the donation, honey. Any message from Christo? Give me a block in the throat. What are his intentions towards me and when will he take action? So he wants to clear the air with you because they give me that straight away. I sometimes feel you deserve so much better than me. So what's holding him back is he's afraid that he's not good enough for you. He's let you down, that you deserve better, okay? So what else is happening here? What else is going on? So I do feel he wants to move forward towards you. That's his intention. He just needs to feel a bit stronger about things. We've got balance and we've got divine timing. So it's in divine timing. So I can't give you a when because it's in divine timing. So the message is be patient while things are unfolding. The connection is worth the wait. And it is worth the wait. And he's got to heal this feeling like he's not good enough for you first. And the balance is, says there needs to be a healthy balance of physical, emotional and spiritual intimacy for this relationship to be sustainable. So he knows he has to give to you in many, many ways. It's not just about being with you and spending time with you. It's about being able to open up and being able to be there for you and being able to have the relationship equal. So this is why it's taking time, and that's why the universe is saying it's worth the wait. So let's give you an angel message. We've got, have faith in your dreams, especially between now and the new moon if you've been going through any doubt. So find that faith, have faith in your dreams. You may have a dream about him as well, because this is going to move forward in divine timing. I hope that helps, okay? Very positive feeling when I've got it coming through, even though he feels he isn't good enough. He was working through that, okay? That's his wound to heal. Liza, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, what is the 520 palindrome portal or 25 palindrome portal bringing to me in the connection, please? Because in the UK, we put our dates the other way around. So we would say the 20th or the 5th. You say the 5th, 520. We'd say 25. So sometimes it can be confusing, you know, from someone in the UK connected with someone out of the UK in that way. So the message coming through here, you guys, I sometimes struggle to express my feelings for you. So it feels like what this portal is bringing in is the opportunity to open the door to expressing the feelings. And it's really powerful, actually, because the next retrograde coming in, the next Mercury retrograde, I've got it on my phone, actually, when it is. Okay, it's going to be a significant one for opening up. Okay, let me just have a look when it is. People probably know already, but I've got it here. July the 18th to August the 11th, Mercury will be in Leo, which will be encouraging you to express your feelings. So I feel something could be happening around this time. So it could be this is what you felt being activated, because if your person struggles to express their feelings or show their feelings, this is what's being activated. Okay, so what else is this portal bringing into the connection? Okay, we've got engagement and we've got law of attraction. So again, remember that what you think about, you bring about. So this is something you're obviously attracting in. You know, because some people won't connect with this particular portal, other people will. Okay, and obviously you are. So you've been reminded that the law of attraction is always working, whether you believe it is or not. So you've been manifesting this relationship. Everything you want will soon be yours. So it's helping you to see, through perhaps previews or feelings, that what you've been asking for and attracting in is coming in, engagement. So what I'm feeling is this could be about an engagement, as in you want to marry this person. So maybe you've been visualizing engagements, or you've been visualizing rings, or you've been visualizing that form of commitment. But I feel the engagement is also what's being pulled into your energy field. It says your love life is soon ascending to a higher level of commitment. So I feel what's it's bringing in is a communication, like open expression of feelings, commitment and movement towards what you want. So I feel this is a sign of commitment coming in. I hope that helps, okay? And Joanne, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, any message from DM today? So what's the message from your DM today? The message is, I always knew there was something different about you. Okay, so I always knew there was something about you. So your person's always known that you were different than the rest. That there was something special about you in this connection. Something magical about this with you. He's saying my emotions for you are still there. So he still feels everything. He hasn't forgotten you or moved on. He still feels the same way. And he's saying, I'm showing you, and they give me the word shopping as well, and showing. It says, I'm showing you your wounds and things you need to work on. Okay, so you may have wounds. Now, they give me the word shopping. Now, you may have a wound around shopping. Maybe when you're feeling something is missing, you go and buy something. You know, or maybe you fill up your own cup in some other way like that. And that may be a wound you have to heal. You know, I totally resonate with that, because sometimes I do that. I think I'll just buy myself something to make myself feel better. And it's a wound. And they give me the word shopping for a reason there. So think how that resonates with you. But he's saying, I'm showing you your wounds. So remember, he's opening you up to your wounds. So if there's anything you feel is missing or lacking, or if you get triggered in any way, shape or form through the whole connection or whatever it is you're experiencing right now, he's helping you to see those wounds so you can heal them through self-love. And if you are shopping, there's nothing wrong with shopping and buying yourself things. But if you're doing it to fill a void, that's something you have to fill in another way, through self-love and self-care, through perhaps connecting with source and self. I hope that helps, okay? Bina, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, what does my DM want me to know about the karmic? Okay, what does your DM want you to know about the karmic? Okay, that things are going to change. Okay, I feel it's definitely a huge message that something's been healed. It may look on the surface like everything's okay, like there's happiness there and there's a solid foundation. It may look like that to others. It may look like that to social media. It's like the outward appearance may look good, and that could be a commitment, okay? I feel that's what he's trying to show you. Let me just see what else is going on. Yeah, but he's carrying burdens around. So the message I've got coming through here is, it may all look on the surface like it's all fine. It may look like he's living the best relationship. There's a commitment there. You know, the commitment there can be marriage as well. So it could be a committed relationship he's in, and there's happiness around it, but there's burden. And he's overcoming those burdens right now. Okay, and you've got the stag in this card, which is the promise of union. So I feel what he really wants you to know is to really not pay attention to what you see on social media or what the outward appearances are, and to try and look deeper. Because I feel he's got very good at wearing a mask, and to the outside world, he's in the perfect situation, or he's in the perfect relationship, or everything looks wonderful. So if you were just looking at that, you'd think, oh, you know, I'm making this up in my head, I'm delusional, this isn't real. Yet you know the truth. And the truth is, he's been carrying around lots of burdens, but he is trying to find his way out of those burdens. So what else do you need to know? And this is why it's so important you don't focus on what's going on with the karmic, and you focus on what you feel, because he's saying, I still feel so attracted to you. I wish I could feel your body close to mine. So when he thinks about you, he wishes it was you there. He kind of wishes it was easy, he could click his fingers and you'd be the one next to him, not the other person. So you've got to keep the door open instead of shutting down your heart, okay? It says don't be so focused on a closed door, which is the appearance of everything being okay, that you don't see the ones which open for you. So remember, God never closes a door without opening a window. But this is about, don't close your heart down because you see things on the surface looking all wonderful like this, because there is a problem. Okay, so what's his karmic struggle? What's his karmic struggle? And that's what I feel you are struggling with. Yeah, it's a habit, that's all. He's saying this is his relationship, we are a habit that needs breaking. So it's something he's used to doing, it's a habit. And a habit has got a very strong hold. Okay, because you know what it's like, it takes, 28 days really to heal a habit. But when you've been doing something for a long, long time, it's what's normal to you. So he's got to break that, and that's what he's struggling with. I hope that helps, okay? Ashwini, thank you for the donation. 3D message from him. So, straight out on the floor, okay? So, oh, they're all falling all over the place. I want to reshuffle these, okay, apart from that one. Okay, and that one, okay? I want to reshuffle and just see if anything. I feel there's too many cards. These are the ones that are getting my attention. So, first of all, he said, I would like to give this another chance. So he does want another chance with you. Your smile is making me melt every time I see your face. So he's either had a dream about you and he's seen you smile in this dream, okay, or he's been looking at you in some way. So it could be a picture of you, it could be social media, but he's saying your smile is making me melt. So that's also a sign for you to smile more. Instead of being frustrated or frowning or crying or being sad, smile more, because that's where your light is and that's your power. And he loves your smile, okay, because your smile draws him to you. It's making me melt every time I see your face. So I definitely feel he's been watching you in some way. And he said, I think of you whenever I feel lost in my life. So whenever he goes through something, he feels a bit lost, he does think about you. And he does want to give this another chance, okay? So the message is express your love. He knows what he needs to do. For this to move forward, okay, this card's moving as well. He needs to, A, deal with his situation, but he needs to also, B, express his love to you. And that's what he's thinking about right now. It's important to let you know that I love you. I've got nothing to lose. Okay, but obviously he has got things to lose, and that's what he's dealing with. And that's why you've got deception there, because it says someone is wearing a mask in this relationship. He's wearing a mask because he's got things he could lose. So he's realising, I need to be able to free myself. There's two things he needs to do. There's two things he's focused on. The first thing is ending his relationship because he's wearing a mask in that, so he can express his love. And the second thing is being able to express his love, to have that chance with you. So he does want another chance with you, and he wants to see you smile. It's like also he's coming through to you to say, don't cry, don't be sad, wear your smile. Instead of being unhappy, he wants to make you happy, doesn't want to make you unhappy anymore. And he thinks about you. He is a bit lost right now because he knows he's wearing a mask. So he is well aware of what he needs to do. So let's bring in some angel guidance for you. So I do feel he's confused because, his heart's pulling him in one direction. His ego is pulling him in the other. So that's why he needs to balance spirituality and practicality. And this is also a sign for you to meditate, because when you meditate or go out in nature, you feel easier and better. You calm your mind. You relax. So this is saying to you, you just have to go within for the answers as well. So the power right now is in the 5D. Connect with him there. Instead of just saying, I need a 3D message from him. It's about the spiritual journey as much as it is about the physical journey. That's why it's so important you balance the spiritual and the practical side, which is like the 5D and the 3D. And I feel what you struggle with sometimes is that you haven't got it there in the physical, and your person is always around you because you are one. So you have to go within for the answers and fill up your own cup. And that's something you're still learning to do. I hope that helps, okay? Stephanie66, thank you for the donation. I have answered your question earlier. My anxiety is through the roof. If C is not strong enough to be honest with me, why doesn't he keep looking for me? I'm tired. When will the cycle end? Well, first of all, you're making yourself tired right now because you're overthinking everything, you're stressing, you're trying to control the situation. So you've got to let go of the control, because he'll move forward when you step back. So first of all, you're saying my anxiety is through the roof, so you've got to handle that. So if you're feeling anxious, it's because you're not in the present moment. Anxiety can only live in two places, the past or the future. The past, where we go over it, if only this had happened, if only that had happened, and you can't change that. All you can do is accept it. Okay, or you start panicking, what if he isn't strong enough? What if this doesn't happen? Or what if that doesn't happen? So you've got to breathe yourself back into the now. Remember, it's like your mind is elsewhere, your body is doing something else. So you have to reconnect body and mind, and that will snap you out of the anxiety, because you can't thrive in the now. So 3 deep breaths in and out, and then when you've done them, fear will be released, and then affirm, I am safe. Okay, I am safe. So first of all, take control of your anxiety, because you're the one who's got power over your thoughts and feelings. Now you have to trust that C is strong enough. He's got within him the ability to change his life. But you can't control that. You can't control the timing around that, how he's going to do that. You just got to have faith in the love. And you feel like you're tired because you want something to happen. Well, you want some kind of validation, so you've got to fill up your own cup. You have to get okay with being okay. Okay, and understand that this is a protection. Until he's ready to be with you the right way, then you're not missing out on anything. So you've got to find faith in that right now. I've created a video, I've shared it and pinned it for, coming back subscribers. So you'll be able to find it very quickly on the About page. That one about detach to attract, okay? So at the end of a tough cycle approaches. So the angels know you've been going through a hard time and you've been going through a tough cycle, saying, when will this cycle end? And he says the end of a tough cycle approaches. So it's getting better. Things are going to feel better. Now, I do feel by Capricorn, which is December time, you're going to feel in a whole different energy. Now, I'm not saying it's going to take that long for you to feel better, because you can change the way you are feeling right now. But he feels like this could well be when something shifts between the two of you as you move into the new year. So this is about you taking back your power. Remember, he's uncovering wounds in you that you need to heal. Okay, so first of all, take control of your anxiety, because you've got the power to do that. Okay, you've got to have faith in him instead of doubting him or judging him. Yeah, the angels say let go of fear now. So Archangel Michael is saying you've just got to let go of fear. Fear about the future, fear about what can't be changed, and be in the present moment. Your power right now is in the present moment. So you can affirm, pray, or say, Archangel Michael, please help me to feel safe. And please help me to feel deserving of your guidance. Thank you for clearing me of heavy, toxic, or ego-based thoughts or feelings. Now, I feel that this is also about you feeling deserving. So that's something you're also healing within yourself, because you may think, why aren't I worthy, or why isn't this happening for me? So filling up your own cup, giving back to you, and recognizing that you don't need him physically there to feel validated in any way, shape or form is enough. So work on feeling enough. I am safe, everything is working out for me, so on, okay? Ethereal Seeker, thank you for the donation. Message from my DM, Will, and Twin Flame Guidance, please. So what's the message coming through from Will for you? What's the message from Will? I sometimes feel you deserve so much better than me. So he doesn't feel good enough for you. And he is worried that you're going to meet someone who's better for you, okay? So you've got to be optimistic right now. So the angels say, keep in mind that you create your reality. You can't attract love with a negative mindset. Now, he needs to be in a positive mindset to be around you the right way. And he isn't right now. He's negative. He thinks you deserve better. And that's nothing to do with you. And that's to do with his own sense of self-worth and wounds he has to heal within himself. So you must believe and have faith right now. So be optimistic about this. Keep your mind centered. Remember what you think about, you bring about, and that you are strong. Okay, because this is what he's feeling right now. So what else is going on? Now, the whole twin flame stuff scares him. Now, that doesn't mean he knows about it, but this whole relationship is intense and scary to him, and he regrets walking away from you. So he will return to you because he regrets walking away from you right now. Now, walking away could mean just not replying to you or pushing you away, or whatever he's done, causing a silence or a separation. So he does regret that. The reason he did that was because he felt all these intense energies, and he's saying, this just scares me. This whole connection, this whole twin flame stuff scares me because he's never felt like this before. And it scares him as well because it brings up these feelings that he isn't worthy, that you deserve better. And he's healing that first to come forward. So the message for you is be optimistic right now. This isn't over. Things are going to shift forward. Let's just get a tarot card around this. Okay. Yeah, things are going to get easier as you move into June. You've just got to be strong and confident right now. So remember your power, your value, your worth. That keeps the fire burning. Connect with him in the 5D. That keeps the fire burning. Because easier times are ahead, especially as you move into June. I hope that helps, okay? Lion of God, great to see you. Thank you for the donation, honey. What do the angels want to tell me at this time? What do the angels want you to know at this time? So we've got emotions are running high. So make sure you're breathing yourself back into the present moment. You're allowing yourself to feel what you're feeling, because you could be high one minute and low the next. You could be feeling emotional one minute, like you want to cry your eyes out, and then you're laughing uncontrollably the next. So I feel you're going through a wide range of emotions. So what else is going on, okay? There's a new deck that I bought myself. It came yesterday. We've got spy. So someone is spying on you. So this could be Ariel watching you. It says someone's got their eye on you. Someone's got their eye on you, and you were doing your research. Okay, so what I feel is you may be doing research about something, finding information out. Maybe you're working on a project or a dream, a goal, something to do with work. You're busy with something, and your person is spying on you. And I feel this could be multiple people, actually. So I am feeling Ariel watching you in some way, but I feel this could definitely be other people. Now, you mentioned your ex before, watching your social media or keeping an eye on you in some way. But this could be a number of people, because people see you as very interesting. So you may also be guided here to make sure that you are not necessarily watching your back, but making sure you're only putting out what you want to be known. Because I feel that people can take advantage of you in some way. What else do you need to know? Okay, yeah, we've got the King of Wands. So I feel this is you and your power. Okay, that you are a loyal person. You deserve loyalty in your life. You deserve the world. You deserve everything you want because you are a loyal person. You also are aware about the twin flame journey. You know who you are and what you're doing. So I feel this about you being in control. You don't have to do anything right now. All you need to do is sit back and allow everything come to you. If you just sit back and have confidence in yourself and focus on what you do want through the law of attraction, everything you want is going to flow in. And this is your confidence. So I'm really seeing this as you and your power right now, as the person that you are and what you're manifesting. If you allow it in, it's just going to flow into your life. So this is you and your power right now. I want to bring in another message as well. I'm going to bring in the messages from the angels. What else do you need to know? Archangel Raphael is around you, reminding you you are a healer, okay? I'm helping you heal physical challenges in yourself and others. You are a healer like me. And you are confused. I feel this is connected with Ariel. You are confused and indecisive because you don't have enough information. This is why I feel she may be watching you. Do research or seek expert advice before making a decision. Now, this could be connected with her because I am connected with her spine on you. But this could also be you, if you're confused or indecisive about something you're doing, you're gathering more information or research, which is really interesting because obviously you have the spy card coming out and it says do your research. So you may well be doing research on something and the angels say conditions aren't favourable right now. Wait or look into other options and the angels will guide and help. So this could well be about something you're wanting to do, move towards or do. I feel this is more connected with work or something you're doing and you just need to pause a minute, get more information, allow things to come to you. Shanti says, I'm the angel of peace and I bring you new tranquility and a smoother road ahead. So this is a little bit like the Six of Swords. So June is going to bring easier times in. You've got Fiona saying, know that the angels are with you and you've asked the angels for help. So be open to receiving the divine guidance and assistance because you deserve heaven's help. So all of heaven are assisting you with whatever it is you're doing, but caution is warranted. It says look deeper into this situation before proceeding further. So there's definitely something that you're doing or thinking about doing or getting information about that you need to take your time with. So it's not saying don't do it. It's just saying you've got to take your time. There's no need to rush it. And I don't feel it's connected with love. I feel it's connected with something else. It could affect money or your life. I mean, looking into Orion and Mesopotamia, whatever that is, okay, I feel that it's not that it's the wrong thing to do. It may just not be the right time to do it because you need more information. I hope that helps, okay. We've got Patricia Bazzari, great to see you, honey. Hi Liz, how are you? I'm good, thank you. Looking good, thank you. Things are going fast, absolutely. Can you believe it's nearly June? I can look at the new house on Friday. That's great news. Any guidance and any messages from him? Got a good feeling about this house, okay? So what's the message coming through? What's the message? Take your time, the saint. Take your time. Okay, personal issue reaches resolution. So again, this is full moon in Cancer. So this could be sorted out by the Cancer season. June, July. So July at the latest, you may have moved in or you may be planning on moving in or something could be finalised. So a personal issue, which I feel is connected with this house or connected with the move that you're talking about, is going to be resolved by the Cancer season. So I do feel there's a move here. Okay, they give me fear. So let go of any fear. Spend some time looking. So I feel that when there's fear there. So when you go there, I feel you're going to spend some time there. You don't have to rush around. Just take your time, breathe, and you're going to get everything you want eventually anyway. So and this is a yes, as you know. The Knight of Pentacles is a yes. And you've just put yes in the chat there. So I feel that's a definite yes about this property or about this move. And the fact that you got the Knight of Pentacles is everything eventually coming in. So yes, the other things may be slow moving, like your twin flame, but you're going to get there eventually. It's like you know already. So let's bring in a message from him. What's the message coming through from him? We've got, I would like to give this another chance. Now, I love that because another chance is about what's happened. The fact that he's gone in from one him into a new him and he wants to give it another chance. So I would like to give this another chance. That's coming through from his higher self. And the opportunity is there for that to happen. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, what else is coming through? When I connect with him a lot through his previous self, okay? I've thought about surprising you with a date, and this has come up in one of the readings lately. You really are the best thing that's ever happened to me, and I want to reconcile with you. And I'm not blind to the signs, I do see them. So he is seeing the signs right now where he is, and he wants to reconcile, which is again about that new beginning, that second chance. Because he knows you're the best thing that's ever happened to him. So a date is coming. Something is coming. I hope that helps, okay? And great news on the deck. It's been dispatched to Laura. And then Laura's going to send it to me. So very exciting on that deck. I can't wait. So, and if anyone watches Mr. Lightwork and you love the deck he uses, that amazingly beautiful deck he uses, I've got one coming. I'm so excited. So I can't wait to bring that in on the channel. And I did actually, Patricia, contact the lady who created it as well. And we had a little chat, and she's watching the channel now as well. And I've subscribed to her channel. And I did say to her, she would have sent it directly to me anyway. But obviously I'd already arranged to do it through Laura. So amazing. So amazing. Like you say, the way is always made, okay? And thank you for the donation. May I get a message from Frank in the silence and advice? I feel low and sad today, so breathe through that, okay? I know it's my ego, but I'm afraid he's seeing other women or wanting to. Again, that's your own fear. You've got to remember your own magnificence. So spend some time affirming, I am enough. I am beautiful. I am desirable. I am lovable. I am strong, okay? So using affirmations will take you out of that energy. So we've got your presence in my life gives me peace. Now, this is what you both know, because I feel what you're also doing, by the way, is mirroring him. Because I feel he's also worried that you're out with other people. Now, you're not, but that will also be a mirrored thing. So you're saying, I'm afraid he's seeing other women or wanting to. He's going to be afraid that you're wanting to see other men. And it's totally irrational because you want each other. Okay, and I know in your mind you're thinking, well, you know, if he wanted me, then he would be reaching out. But you know he's healing. So the message is, your presence in my life gives me peace. Now, what this means is when he's physically communicating with you, you feel peace because you feel wanted, you feel desired, you feel like you are enough, but you already are. So you have to feel that presence even when he's not physically there to remember those things. And he's saying to you, your presence in my life gives me peace. So he feels you there. So again, he's not going to wait much longer to reconcile. So let's see what else is going on. Because he's still healing, but he obviously doesn't want you moving on either. So it's deepening the connection. So understand the connection between you in the silence is deepening. It's deepening the connection. It's getting stronger. And what he's doing is deepening the connection with himself. It says a relationship will finally deepen in the next few months. You have been waiting for this. There you go. So the angels are reassuring you. So don't mess it up now. Don't blow it now with your ego saying he's with other women, because really what you do is mirroring his fears. Okay, because the angels are saying the relationship will finally deepen, which is what you want. So this is a huge sign about you coming back together in the relationship. Why? Because he's taken that time to heal. If he hadn't, it wouldn't work, okay? In the next few months. Now, this doesn't mean he's not going to reach out for the next few months. It means in the next few months. So this is kind of like June, July, August, September at the latest, because I'm seeing this as like 3 or 4 months. This is when you're going to start dating or getting serious, okay? You have been waiting for this. So this is something you've been waiting for. So you've got to give it the time. So work on your ego, okay? Affirm, I'm in a wonderful, loving relationship. They want you to use the law of assumption here. I'm in a wonderful, loving relationship. Now, don't say with Frank, because your ego will say, no, you're not. He's probably dating other women. Say, I am in a wonderful, loving relationship. Your ego can't fight that because there's no attachment to it. So create the feeling of being in a relationship. Even if you feel daft, think, right, you know, when you're cooking your food, think, what would I be cooking for us both right now? When you're getting in bed, think, what would I be doing with him right now? Okay, perhaps when you come home from whatever it is you're doing, you might go to the shops or whatever, you come in, you think in your mind, I'm home, or you shout it, or whatever you want to do to visualise this. Go around your home again and say, is this ready? So I'm not saying he's going to move in with you. He may do, but is your home ready? Okay, and, you know, think little things like, have you got 2 bedside tables? Have you got 2 boxes of tissues on there? If that's what you have. Have you got, you know, 2 coasters? Have you got 2 places sat at the dining table? You know, you've got to understand this about creation. So the angels want you to affirm, I'm in a wonderful, loving relationship, because that's what's coming in within the next couple of months, or the next few months. I won't say couple because you'll be focused on 2. Okay, the next few months. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Amy, thank you for the donation. This for Amy W. Good morning, Liz. Angel messaged my job interview today. Good luck with that. And insights into my DM's thoughts and feelings towards me since I experienced the karmic ex's energy. So, what's the message for this job today? What's the message for this job today? The message is balance spirituality and practicality. So make sure you're feeling balanced before you go there. Balance your energy. Maybe do some breath work to calm you down and call on the angels to give you confidence. Archangel Gabriel will help you to communicate clearly. Archangel Zadkiel will help you to remember any facts you need to remember. Archangel Michael will give you the confidence and the skill. And then go in a very balanced way. And that's how you'll be your best version. You may also be asking yourself, is this job something that's going to allow me to balance my spiritual and practical side? So is it going to be something I enjoy doing that's maybe going to give me the hours I want, the money I want? So remember, go into that job, not like they are going to do something for you, but what you're going to, not what you're going to do for them, what they're going to do for you. Go in that mind, because you might be going in thinking, oh, what can they give me? And, what am I going to give them, in that mindset where you got to think, right, are they actually the right people for me? Because remember, you have a choice. And if it doesn't work out, something better is being prepared for you. So I feel you need to go in a different mindset. Instead of perhaps thinking, what can I do for them? Think, what can they do for me? Does what they're offering resonate with me? Okay, so see yourself as a valuable asset here. So what's going on with your thoughts and feelings towards your DM with this karmic energy? Well, what does your DM want you to know? What do you need to know, for example? That's what I'm trying to say. There's going to be a powerful change. Now, your person needs to step out of their comfort zone, especially if there's a karmic situation or karmic ex around. So this is what they need to do. They need to step out of their karmic situation, or they need to step out of their comfort zone. And that's going to change. So maybe there's already been changes because you're saying karmic ex. Okay, but I feel there's going to be a big, powerful change. Now, this could be coming around the new moon where things turn around. And this could also be connected with this job as well. So the new moon is coming in on Tuesday. So Tuesday could bring in huge change, okay? But I don't feel you need to concern yourself about this karmic energy. I did do a reading yesterday as well about the karmic energies, and especially at the end of the reading, like the last 5 minutes was all about Archangel Michael protecting the feminine and the masculine from psychic attack. So what he's saying is, I wish I could feel your body close to mine. So he wishes he was close to you, in your presence physically, but also holding you close as well. And these are things we're moving forward. So I really don't feel you need to worry about this karmic energy. Let's see what the ex-karmic person is saying. He flinches when I try to touch him. So this ex-karmic may try and touch him in some way, and he flinches. Okay, now I'm not talking about physical touch. This could be touching him with words or bringing up a memory or something nostalgic. He's a liar. I've sacrificed so much to be with him, and he just pushes me away and blames it on me. So it's like your person is not interested in this karmic, this ex-karmic, for a reason, okay? And she feels perhaps like he's blamed her for things, and that's why she's very negative. He's a liar. I've sacrificed so much to be with him. So she may feel hard done to, and that can put her perhaps into resentment or revenge. But remember, this has nothing to do with you. Don't get involved in that because you're being protected. Your person wants to hold you close. I hope that helps, okay? We've got CV, thank you for the donation. My ears today have been on fire with pressure and popping, and it's become a little achy. So you're definitely going through ear chakra activation. What can my angels trying to say? So you're going through an ear chakra activation. A time for healing. So heal your ears. Call on the angels to balance your energy, because sometimes when you're receiving pressure, popping and achy, it means your clairaudience is getting more strong. So you have to be able to heal that, okay? Because sometimes it can get intense. I remember when my ears were opening up for the first time, it was like hearing high-pitched noises, and it was very overwhelming. And I was hearing lots of voices all the time, and I was like, stop. You have to be very clear with what you want. So there's a time for healing. So I definitely feel this is all happening as an ascension symptom. And I feel by the new moon, it may start settling down. So you may notice that by the new moon, you may feel, oh, it's easier than it was, okay? And nothing is yet set in stone. So what you're being shown here is that things are still falling into place. Things are changing. Things are moving around, shifting. And your ears, I feel, are activating. So you receive the right messages through your ear chakra. And they give me like a feeling like, not water necessarily in there, but like burning inside the ear. So I feel your ear chakras are opening up to receiving more messages through either music or readings you hear or things just pop in your head and you hear the message. So you're going through an activation. That's what's going on, okay? Let me bring in the crystal angels. What else do you need to know about this? We've got topaz, forgiveness, heal. So this could also be about something that needs to be forgiven. Okay, it says, time to release and any repressed anger as it's blocking your health and happiness. So if there's any angry thoughts or any angry words, and I feel this is also as you're changing what you are allowing into your energy field. So for example, say you watch a film and there's lots of swearing in there. You may have been fine with that before, but now it's like you're not tolerating it the same way. Or if there's anger or guns going off, or you can't tolerate it the same way. Okay, like I used to be able to watch all kinds of things. And now if I watch something that's too noisy or, it's too angry, it really, my soul doesn't resonate with it at all. So I feel this is also something that you are going through. Okay, but there may be something that needs to be forgiven in your connection that could be blocking things. And this could be a sign of an apology on the way as well. But what I'm actually connecting with is that there's things you are experiencing through your ear chakras and through your eyes as well, but especially through your ear chakras because you are clairaudient. Like one of your dominant clairs will be clairaudience. So you're going to be able to receive more messages through your ear chakras. So your ears are becoming more sensitive to things. So you may not be able to tolerate gossip, arguing, drama, swear words, angry things, noise, because you're becoming more spiritual and psychic, and that's what you need to know. It's a good thing. It just takes a bit of getting used to, okay? It's like last night, I put a film on, and before it started, it was like the screen was completely white, and I was like this at the screen. It was too bright, and I was like, because, I find with me, some brightness can affect my eyes as well, and I get ocular migraines. It's all to do with the clear awareness, okay? Mon19, thank you for the donation. How's TJ really doing? He's in Japan for a week before he gets extremely busy, he said. It's just a break before business gets tough. I feel there's no space for me. Well, remember, that's your perception. There's no space for you. It's clear right now he just needs some time to himself because he's got a busy time coming up. Okay, so he needs some time to just relax a little bit. Now, you're taking it personally or getting a bit frustrated or angry because you're wanting to spend that time with him or thinking he doesn't want you. And that's not it at all. I feel like he's just mentally preparing for something. So what do we need to know about this? Flying out. Luck is on your side. So this is a very lucky time right now. So try and see it differently. Because if he's mentally preparing for something, he's going to be in a much better headspace to be able to deal with all areas of his life. So this is a lucky time. And see it as a lucky time for him. He's in Japan. So it's a lucky time. I feel that he's also experiencing things there that's making him feel good and giving him spiritual epiphanies and aha moments. And it's like, imagine you went somewhere and you needed to chill out and relax before you do something big. Don't take it personally that you're not spending that time with him. See it as a lucky time. See it as a blessing for him. Because I feel it's a blessing for him and it's a blessing for you. So what does he want to say? He's saying to you, I wish I could hold you in my arms and tell you how much you mean to me. So what he really wishes is that he could hold you right now and tell you how he feels. But I feel he needs this time to mentally prepare to be able to do that in the future. So see it as a good thing. And I feel he's going to be dreaming about you as well. Let's bring a dream card in. What's he going to be experiencing there? I dreamed that I apologise to you. So he may even apologise for not being there for you. But I feel he doesn't need to be. When I'm connected with his energy, he's not doing anything wrong. It's not that he doesn't want you there or anything like that. He just needs this time for himself. He said, I dreamt that I lost you and it killed me. So he doesn't want to lose you. That would kill him to lose you. I really wish you could see and understand how much I love you. And I feel that's the problem. You don't see or understand how he feels about you because perhaps he doesn't express it or he doesn't tell you. But you don't need to be told or shown because it's felt. And he said, I just wish you could see and understand how much I love you. And then you wouldn't doubt anything. So this is really about you seeing this as a lucky time. You know, they're showing me as well fortune cookies. Okay, so I don't know if you're just going to get a fortune cookie or something like that, but there's luck there. It's a lucky thing. Okay, so I feel this is it's a good thing for him and ultimately for the connection. It will be eye-opening. Look at that, I've just gone down to the next donation. It's called eye-opening. So it's going to be eye-opening. See it that way. I hope that helps, okay? So eye-opening, thank you so much for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, any messages from my CJ? So what's the message coming through for CJ? 2 cards. First one coming through is I want to reach out to you. And I just had to make the effort there to pick up the cards. And it was like, so I do feel he's going to make the effort. They give me a little block because I feel he's feeling that tickly feeling there right now. So I definitely feel wanting to communicate. I want to reach out to you. I've been working on my self-love and self-worth to do this. So he's been working on himself through self-love and self-worth before he can reach out. So I feel it's like he's showing you he's been doing the work on himself to be able to reach out to you, to be able to come back to you in the right energy. So he can obviously be equal and talking about things. When he's not with you, he feels like something is missing. So it feels like something is missing without you around. So he's been missing you, he's been thinking about you, and he wants to reach out. However, he has been doing the work on himself. So that's a big sign that there's been a lot of eye-opening things happening for him. So the guidance is the energy is gaining momentum. Now, the new moon is going to shift things forward. So if you're wondering when he's going to reach out, I feel it could well happen around the new moon or moving, beyond that new moon. So the new moon is going to be significant. You may see eagles as well, huge sign of movement. I hope that helps, okay? Jacqueline, thank you for the donation. Jacqueline, thank you kindly, she says. Will we get this relationship together? Okay, so will you get the relationship together? Will you get the relationship together? You've got the Chariot. Yes, you will. It's going to move forward. Could possibly be happening around July or the Cancer season, June, July, getting things together. So I do feel it's going to move forward, yes. Okay, what else do you need to know about it? So the answer to your question is yes. And there's going to be a change or a significant shift around July. There may be fears that's still being worked through right now. So don't let your fears get in the way. It's fear that's causing a problem in this relationship. Whether it's your fears or their fears, fears of perhaps the future or fears of what's happened in the past or fear of being hurt or it's fear. Fear is ego. It edges the goodness out. It causes problems. Fear causes problems. Love causes or brings in solutions. So what does your person want to say straight out? Your person is saying, I truly want to work on this connection. So it's not over. This person wants to work on the connection as much as you do. And there's going to be a big shift or movement either in July or in the Cancer season, which comes in from the 21st of June. I hope that helps, okay? Danuzia, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, should I call Ruben or should I wait for him to contact me? Does he want to continue our connection? Well, first of all, ask yourself the question, who usually reaches out? And that should answer it, because if it's always you, then you've got to let him come to you. If you're feeling urgent about it, you're very likely feeling what he's feeling. So should he reach out to you or should you reach out to him? What do you need to know about this? Okay. So I feel that he needs to be the one to take action, and you may be frustrated about it or worried about it. But if you let him, he'll move forward to you. So I feel that there is going to be an action taken. Okay, one way or the other, there's going to be an action, which means either you or him will reach out. Now, you've got to ask yourself the question, do I feel I need to let him to come to me? And I feel if you're very honest with yourself, you should. Okay, but there is no shoulda, woulda, coulda. Everything happens the way it's meant to anyway. But regardless, this is going to move forward. I feel you've just got to let go. This is really about you letting go. And that may well be what you're struggling with, because you're perhaps worried that if you don't reach out or you don't initiate something, he's not going to want you. And your lesson is to let go right now and just focus on self-love, giving back to you. So what I'm feeling here, it's very clear. He needs to be the one to reach out. Okay, so it's come out like that because I feel that's to you, don't do it, okay? Let him come to you, because your lesson right now, and this is something you may be learning since April, is to let go and focus on you. because you've got April to September here. Now, I'm not talking about it's going to take that long, but the furthest timeline out will be September. So between now and September, focus on you. Focus on giving to you. Focus on remembering how amazing you are, that you are enough, that you're worthy, that you're magnificent. And then he'll take that action step. Okay, so the furthest timeline out is September, as long as you're working on releasing, surrendering, giving it to heaven. So I do feel it's his, it needs to be his lesson. But obviously, you know, fear gets in the way and we can do things and then regret doing things. And it will be okay anyway. But I feel this is a boundary you need to set down. The angels say be in the present moment. You'll attract him in by enjoying your life as it is wherever you are, knowing that all will be there at the right time. So it says you will attract love by enjoying your life as it is, wherever you are, be all there. So in other words, be in the present moment, which is really what the Nine of Pentacles is about. It's about you being in the moment, enjoying life, giving back to you, surrounded by all the good things. It's about gratitude and self-love and self-care and being happy with what you have. And really letting go is the boundary. Okay, because it says you need to teach people how to treat you by being clear on what you will or won't allow. So if you allow him to come to you, then you're showing him that you're not going to allow him to mess you around and he's got to step up and take action. So that's the guidance, Boris. It's up to you what you do with it, okay? But I feel the message is wait for him to contact you because that's you setting a boundary down. And he does want to continue the connection because he's going to reach out between now and September. Let's get a message actually just to see what he wants to say about this. Okay, what he's saying to you, my emotions for you have always been intense and that's caused a problem. That's why he's pulled away. And he said, I feel the insane attraction to you. I feel this insane attraction. It makes him feel crazy sometimes. That's all. It's intense and crazy. And I feel he's saying, I feel the same attraction to you. So he wants you the same way. So you've got to trust in that. I hope that helps, okay? Donna Harvey, great to see. I love the new picture, by the way, honey. I noticed yesterday. I thought, who is that gorgeous woman on that picture? And it's you. So there you go. You're in your power. Donna says, hi Liz, are there any messages from Mark? And can I have a music card, of course. So what's the message it's bringing through? So what he's saying to you is, he's saying time spent with you was the happiest time of my life. Now, they give me the song, I Had the Time of My Life from Dirty Dancing. I had the time of my life. And the time with you was the happiest. So it is the happiest, but it was. So he's thinking about the past. So he's thinking about the past you shared, the times you shared together, all of that, okay? And they give me that song out of Dirty Dancing. And that's also, remember, about how you come together in the end. Like you may feel you're sitting in the corner, but he's going to take you out of that corner. And you're going to dance in front of the whole hotel. So in other words, it's like it's going to come out into the open. Yeah, they're ready to express and demonstrate how they feel. A text, email, phone call, direct message, or even a follow or like on social media is on the way. And you know, this can be connected with Express Yourself by Madonna as well. So these are songs you may hear, but I feel the song coming through is Dirty Dancing, Time of My Life. Let me just see what Ling just said there. See you all later on the next live. Next live is going to be Friday, honey, so I'll see you then. Thank you for jumping in. That's to Ling. And Donna, they hope in their heart, Mark hopes in his heart, that you can forgive him for all the things he said and done that's caused you pain. In spiritual truth, remember, there are lessons being taught to you on a very deep level from a place of love. Your twin flame is your greatest teacher. Forgiveness heals. And that's what you know. It's like, you know, there's nothing to forgive anyway. Okay, so time of my life, time of whatever, time of your life, time of my life, whatever it's called. Dirty Dancing, that's your song. I happened to watch Dirty Dancing last night. Well, there you go. That's just clarifying everything you know. Let's bring you a moon card in as well, Donna. What else do you need to know? And as always, thank you for your amazing love and support. So, yeah, the energy is gaining momentum. New moon there. New moon moving things forward. I hope that helps, okay? Laurie Wu, thank you for the donation. Message from David the Angels. How will it go for business tomorrow? How will it go for business tomorrow? How will it go? Again, look at this. The energy is gaining momentum between now and Tuesday. New moon's on Tuesday. So the energy is gaining momentum between now and the new moon. That's how it's going to go. What's the message for you from the angels? You've got surrender to the divine, especially between now and the full moons. The full moon's on the 11th of June. So surrender between the new moon and the full moon. Forgive me, fear. Let go of any fear. Give this to heaven, because things will move forward. So what does David want you to know? Wow, I'm working for these cards today. They're jumping all over the place. We are forever soul and heart connected. So he feels you in his heart and soul. Of course he does. You are one. Can't forget you. You are one, okay? So the guidance coming through, we've got soulmate and we've got letting go. So again, let go, surrender. This is your soulmate, twin flame. Take the label away. It says, yes, this person is your twin flame soulmate. Your connection is sacred. Just let go. Especially if someone leaves you confused more than comforted, you need to reassess their access to you. So again, this is about being more aloof, letting them come to you, not being so available, setting boundaries, allowing things to unfold, being a mystery. I hope that helps, okay? Samantha, thank you for the donation. This was Samantha Chapel. Hi, Liz, any message from Gabriel today? What does Gabriel want you to know? Wow, flying out. First card is, and I feel this is the most important one, I've been working on myself. I've been working on self-love and self-worth, okay? So your person's definitely working on all the things they need to work on to be available to you. Okay, is there any cards out of this one? No, gone back in. I feel there's too many cards, you see. I always know how the cards are meant to come out. So what else does Gabriel want you to know today? What else does Gabriel want you to know? He's saying to you, he needs to free himself from something. And you don't need to control this. The angels say, let go of control. You don't need to be in control of everything for a love relationship to be successful. So I feel like you're learning to take that step back to allow him to come forward. And he may be freeing himself from something right now. So he could be freeing himself up either from something physical he's in or something emotional he's going through to be able to move forward towards you. And a new romantic cycle will begin because of that. There's going to be more balance. Now, this could well be something coming into alignment in the Libra season. So I'm not saying he's going to take that long to reach out. It feels this could well be when the relationship moves forward. You know, when you come into union or when you actually sit down and talk about the future in a very real way. I feel this could be happening around the Libra season. So again, Libra season is September to October. So September and October are going to be significant. And I feel that there'll be balance. I hope that helps, okay? I've just seen someone say it's the birthday. Let me have a look. We got Mishoff there. Hi, Liz, it's my birthday today. Can I get a reading? So I'm just going to do you a birthday message. Happy birthday. Let's get some birthday cakes in the chat for Mishoff. Be bold and make the first move. And the new moon is going to be significant for this. So if you're waiting for someone to be bold and making the first move to you, this could well happen around the new moon or moving beyond the new moon. I know this is the cardinal moon. You may see cardinals as well, which is a symbol of love. But I feel the message is you may need to be bold and make a move in your life. So you may need to take action. I feel this is more connected with you than someone else. So if you want to do something in your life, whatever it is, whether it's something to do with work or sorting something out with someone or telling someone how you feel, I feel you're being guided to be bold to make that move, especially if you see a cardinal. So if you see a cardinal bird, it doesn't matter whether it comes to you in the real world or it comes to you through social media or virtual somehow, film, a show, you're being shown that will be the time. So I feel you'll see a cardinal, and that's when you'll know that either you're going to make a move towards something or someone is going to make a move towards you. So I feel something is coming. Something new is on the horizon you can't yet see. Okay, let's pull you another card. Yeah, and this is powerful because you've got the Five of Cups the wrong way around, which is better because it shows you if you or someone else has been focusing on pain or sorrow or some kind of misery, that's turning around. You're focusing on love right now because it feels like anything that's been a struggle or has been away from you is moving into your energy field. So, for example, if someone or something's messed you around or you haven't felt settled or you felt like you know someone's deceived you or you haven't been... someone hasn't been able to be there properly or something hasn't been available to you in some way, from July this is shifting. So I'm feeling like May to July things are shifting to change everything. I feel like this is a definite sign that things are turning around. Whenever you've found as a struggle, whether it's been in your own life or is it with a person, this is all changing to bring love in, not fear. So good things are coming in. There's a blessing coming between May and July you can't yet see. I hope that helps, okay? Oh, Patricia, thank you for the donation for a hot chocolate now. I'll be able to have one later today as well. Thank you so much for that. Heather Hotcakes, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, would you share any insight you have as to why Mario has gone silent again after what seemed to be great progress in our relationship? Well, you've had great progress, and that's why he's silent, because he's now processing that progress. He's processing his intense emotions, he's processing. So there's nothing wrong. This is what we do as a divine feminine with panic. We think, oh my God, there's something wrong, and there isn't. He just needs space. Okay, he's just pulled away to go within and process, that's all. So give him that space freely. It doesn't mean you've done anything wrong. It doesn't mean there's anything wrong. The more you let go, the more you surrender, the quicker he'll return, okay? He's saying we are forever soul and heart connected. So again, it's very intense to him. It feels very powerful right now, soul and heart connected. He's felt this. I sometimes feel you deserve better than me. So it's also fear and ego getting in the way, thinking you deserve better. So he's gone within to process perhaps things he needs to work on or heal or change to be able to be the right kind of lover for you, the right kind of partner for you. So it doesn't mean there's anything wrong. It means you've also activated some deep wounds in him that he needs to still heal. You're very close to achieving your goal. Now, your goal could be union. Okay, you're very close to achieving this. So don't let your ego get in the way and say there's something wrong when there isn't. Give him this space freely right now. He knows how amazing you are. He feels forever soul and heart connected to you. He's not going to walk away or move on. You're very close to achieving your goal. This full moon coming up on the 11th could be important as well. So there could be communication coming in again between now and the full moon. So just breathe right now, relax, focus on you, because there's nothing wrong. Everything's moving in the right direction. What else do you need to know? So I feel it's the intensity, but it's also the fact that he's thinking, oh, am I good enough for you? You know, his own wounds coming up. So the message is stay optimistic. Positive thinking and faith will bring romance into your life. So if you keep your thoughts uplifted right now, instead of thinking there's something wrong, or because he's not really gone silent, he's processing. Remember, what we see as ghosting is processing for that. So look at it in a higher way, focus on your goals, your dreams, and everything else that will move things forward. I hope that helps, okay? Christine, thank you for the donation. Advice and current situation with my father's health and his girlfriends and cleaning lady wanting more access to his social security dollars. My dad's health continues declining. I have power of attorney, see a significant cash withdrawals. What I'm feeling is your dad's health is failing because of the situation. He feels very stressed out and very confused about things, and he feels hard done to as well. It's like he wants an escape. I feel your dad just wants to escape from all of this, and that's why his health is declining. Okay, so what he needs really is peace. He needs no stress around him. He needs love and attention and care in that way. So this is obviously about you recognizing that you don't need to add to his stress. And I'm not saying you are adding to his stress. You can see all these other people causing problems. But the point I'm making is, if you operate from your higher self and you're responding to this whole situation in a loving way, instead of a stressed out way where you are arguing or causing problems, it's going to help your dad, okay? And that's really what matters. It's about your dad's health more than anything else. Health is more important than anything. Okay, so you've got surrender to the divine. So you may need to give this over to heaven. So you may want to call on Archangel Raphael and Jesus to assist with your dad's health, because obviously your dad has free will, and he will be going through his own stuff, and he knows what he needs to do. And I feel when I'm connecting with his energy right now, he just wants to escape. Okay, and wanting to escape is something that could lead to declining health. So I'm not saying anything bad's going to happen. What I'm saying is that's the energy he's in. He's not wanting to fight right now. He's wanting to give up. So there's nothing you can actually do about it directly, like make him feel better in that way, apart from just focusing on what you can control, which is the way you're responding to things or reacting. But if you're responding in a higher way, then you're going to allow the health in. So you could even say to these people, this isn't healthy for my dad. This isn't healthy, all this chaos and upheaval and struggle. So it's like the angels want you to hand this over to them. And I'm sure you already have in your own way. But when you feel you've surrendered, surrender more. You've got to surrender this to the divine, because something could be happening between now and the full moon. and you and your loved ones are safe. So what you need to know is this situation is protected. You are safe. Now, you and your loved ones, you're connecting with your dad here specifically. Your dad is safe. And what that means is he is watched over. He has a guardian angel around him. He's watched over by God, the creator, who is in charge of everything. So whatever happens or does not happen, God is in charge. Okay, so I feel if you remember that, you'll feel at peace about things more. You know, it may still be uncomfortable and stressful, and you may be very worried about your dad right now, but I feel the message I need to give to you is that your dad is protected and watched over. So what do we need to know about your dad's health? And they are showing me that he wants to escape, okay? And we can escape. When we have a need to escape, you know, we can go into dreams, we can be sleeping more, we can go into, you know, I'm not saying this is going to happen, but it can be what can lead to like comas and fainting and things like that. We just see what these are. Health is your birthright. So remember, everybody deserves health. It's our birthright to be happy, but we have to choose it, and then it will heal naturally. Okay, and those are extra cards that fell off there. But the answer is you're already healed in spiritual truth. Have a nice, refreshing shower and spend time in the sun. So what I'm feeling with these two cards are, it may benefit your dad to have a refreshing shower or spend time in the sun, but he may not want to do those things because he's trying to escape. So he may not even want to get out of bed, or he may not even want to have a shower or go in the sun. He may not want to do those things. But these are things that would benefit you right now by spending time in the sun and relaxing and reflecting. Reflecting, they give me the words there combined. So it's like when you're reflecting on things, when you're relaxing, you're able to feel calmer. So I feel the message I have to give to you is you need to handle the way you can handle it. You can't control what's going on with other people, but you can control what's going on with you. Because your dad has a choice right now, whether he fights or he gives up. And it feels like right now he's escaping, he wants to escape. So you can perhaps help this situation turn around, so he wants to fight, by making it more stress-free. That's the message. So what do you need to know about this cash situation? You have power of attorney here. The energy is gaining momentum. So something could be happening between the new moon and the full moon that's going to gain momentum. So something could shift. This could even be your dad gaining more energy. Okay, but I feel that this is definitely about you dealing with the situation. If you call an Archangel Jeremiah, an Archangel Ariel to help with the financial stuff, because Jeremiah is like having your own personal solicitor or legal advisor. Ariel is connected with money, and it just reconnected and disconnected there. So if you connect with the angels, they will connect you with who you need. That's the message. But I feel you need to be focusing on the peace, bringing peace into the situation instead of more stress or aggro. I hope that helps, okay? Fisha, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, just wanted to ask how my relationship with Michaela is currently. So what does he want to say to you? What does Michael want to say to you right now? What does Michael want to say? So he's saying to you, only you can see through me. So remember, you see through into your soul. You see through the illusion. You see the truth. And he knows that. He's saying, only you can see through me, only you. So you have that power. Nobody else can make him feel the way that you do. There's going to be reconciliation, and anything that needs to go will be gone. So anything connected with the past, like any exes or anyone there's no feelings for, because we've got unrequited feelings, I feel this is to do with what needs to be gone. Okay, and you need to stop doubting his feelings for you or thinking that he doesn't care about you, because he does. You're going to reconcile. Okay, so the message is you are going to reconcile if you're in any form of silence or separation. He is going to return to your life, because you can see through him. That's what scares him, the fact that you can see right through him when nobody else can. And that scares him because he feels vulnerable. You know, he feels vulnerable because you see into his soul. You know, you see through the mask he wears. And I feel there could be someone around him that he needs to release. This could be a karmic partner that he needs to release. Or this could be someone from the past, like someone hanging around, or someone in his energy that there's no feelings there for. But what I'm connecting with is you may panic or stress that he doesn't care about you, or the feelings aren't reciprocated when they are. And that may be something you are being guided to heal as well. So let's pull another card, okay? How is the relationship currently? So I feel there's doubt causing problems. Yeah, you're both missing each other. He is miserable without you. He is missing you. So understand this. He does have feelings for you and he does want to reconcile with you, and that's what he's thinking about. And he knows you can see right through him anyway. So have faith in things turning around right now. Yeah, Sadie, you don't need to spam the chat like that, honey, or you'll get timed out. So you only have to put it in one time. I'm focusing on donations at the moment. Your commitment has been tested at this time. So don't doubt his feelings for you, because he does love and care about you. Okay, those feelings are reciprocated. They're not unrequited feelings. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? We got Mon19, thank you for the donation. Liz, purely for my business about to launch in 10 days, will I achieve my goals and become financially independent finally? Took a huge risk and went all in. So are you going to be successful with this business? Are you going to be successful with this business? Speed. I feel yes already, because the motorbike just went past very speedily. So the message coming through is you can't, look at this, the angels are so clever, aren't they? Surrender to the divine. You've got to give it to heaven. You've got to have faith. You've got to trust in what you're building. The motorbike speeding up is a sign of movement and speed. Something is shifting here, but you have to surrender this to the divine. Okay, so it's all about divine timing. It's all about allowing things to happen and believing. If you believe it's going to be succeed, it will. Okay, if you start worrying about everything, then it won't. You've got, look at this. I mean, this is powerful anyway. You've got the sun, but I'm seeing this as a direction. I'm seeing this like a compass directing you. It's something you've been guided to do, and you're putting hard work into it, so you'll receive the results. So I'm feeling here as well, you may see big results between August time and June next year. Okay, so you may well have to put the energy into this between now and August time, but what you put in, you'll get out. So I do feel the sun is a sign of a yes, a positive outcome. It is going to be everything you want it to be. It will speed up, but you have to surrender this to the divine and not worry, because I am feeling huge rewards and results between August and June. And I feel you're going to get a big payout around June next year as well. Okay, and you're going to perhaps feel like everyone wants something from you. So your business may well be in the full throes of everything by June next year, and you may feel like you have to take someone on, or you may need more help because the business is thriving so much. So I feel, because look at this, you know, all the hands wanting something, and you feel like, I need to balance the energy. You're feeling a bit tired and drained here. So I feel you may, I mean, obviously I don't know what the business is, I don't need to know, but you may need to take other people on to help you with the demand. Okay, so I feel you're going to start seeing huge rewards in June, but I feel August to June is when this is shifting. So don't worry if you don't see big rewards until August time. Keep putting the effort in, and then something is going to happen. I hope that helps, okay? Cece, thank you for the donation. Cece, where's, because I have already answered for Cece, so this will be a second question. I can't see your question. Can anyone see Cece's second question there? Cece, I can't see your question. I can only see your donation. So I don't know if you want to put it in the chat for me right now if you're still here. I can't see Cece. Oh, you've retracted it. Oh, I can see it now. I've got it. Okay, I can see you've put it there. So it says, hi Liz, can I get guidance on the back and forth of fear and lack with abundance, with finance, with love, with Jacob, with my family, been trying hard to shift? It's because you're not consistent in your energy. That's all it is. So you just need to work more on breath work and calming your energy down, because what happens is you fluctuate between feeling high and low. So you'll have a day perhaps where you feel like everything's going wonderfully and everything's working out, and then you perhaps go into a day of panic or fear, or these could be moments. So it's about balancing your energy, and you do that through breath work, through grounding, through writing down your goals, through talking to your angels. It's just a habit you need to get into. So I feel what you need to do is form a habit. Instead of having that habit of negative thinking or stressing or worrying, you have to find the habit or create the habit of thinking positive. So it takes 28 days to form a habit or break one. So for 28 days consistently, you need to be making the effort to breathe, to meditate, to write down your financial goals maybe, or write down your gratitude. It's better to write down what you're grateful for than what you're wanting, because you might be stressing about what you're wanting. So you've got to come through with your spiritual things, okay? Because that will build the foundation for everything to manifest. So yeah, believe in the impossible. And obviously, you know, people around you could make you feel like it's not going to happen, naysayers or people getting in your head. So you also have to shield yourself from those people. Anyone who's trying to drag you down or say it won't happen, or your own ego as well. It's really your own fear coming in. So you have to breathe through that. So anytime you go into any form of worry or fear or anxiety or doubt, that's the time to breathe yourself back into the now. But if you believe in the impossible, because impossible means I'm possible. So I've been doing gratitude, yeah, I know, but there's other things you won't be doing. You'll still be allowing yourself to stress out. It's not just about being grateful. You can be grateful, but you may not be feeling the gratitude. Because it's not just being grateful, it's about feeling it. Have you actually felt gratitude where you've cried? Have you felt that yet? Because when you're deeply grateful, it can make you cry. You know, it's very emotional. So I feel this is definitely things to work on. Spiritual practices for 28 solid days will set the foundation. And if you want to go a bit deeper with this, it's an investment, but I mean, it's on like £7 or £8. Okay, if you get a book called The Magic by Rhonda Byrne, okay, you can get it from Amazon. It's a book called The Magic. It's like a 28-day workbook. There's one chapter you do every day. And if you do each chapter, it's going to turn your life around. Honestly, it'll change your life. It's worth spending the money on. Okay, so if you read that book, but you do it like a workbook, you don't need to read the whole book in one go. You work chapter by chapter every day. And each day, it gives you something to do. Like being grateful for certain things changes all the aspects of your life. I feel that's perhaps something to work on. Okay. That's what I would do. And you said, don't just look into it, honestly. If you want to change your life, I would really get that book because it helps. It's by the author of The Secret. It's called The Magic. It's that specific book, The Magic by Rhonda Byrne. And honestly, it'll change your life. It's amazing. And that will give you something to focus on every day. So you're not just stressing or worrying, you're actually doing something proactive. Okay? He said, I only write gratitude when I feel it, not for the sake of it. Yeah, but it's about understanding that we have to look for things to be grateful for. Abraham Hicks calls it a rampage of appreciation. Okay, so if you wake up and perhaps you're not feeling grateful for things, you've got to find that gratitude, because there's always something to be grateful for. Be grateful for the fact that you woke up this morning and you've got air to breathe, you've got clothes to wear, you've got food to eat, you've got gas or electric to use. If the sun's shining today, be grateful for that. Be grateful for the love you share with your person. There's so many things you can be grateful for your whole body, from the tips of your toes to the top of your head. Be grateful for your intelligent brain. The more you start being grateful, the more you feel the gratitude, and it's the feeling that creates the power. I hope that helps, okay? Elaine, thank you for the donation. Hi, Les, looking beautiful. Thank you, honey. How does my DMVD feel about me? And will he contact me when he's single? Any guidance would be great. So what do you need to know? What do you need to know? So the message is, I truly want to work on this connection. So he does want to work on this connection with you. And he's saying, your smile is making me melt every time I see your face. Okay, so he does look at you and he does see you, whether he sees you in the physical or he's connecting with you through an app in some way, social media. So, but you know that actions speak louder than words. Now you're saying when he's single, so you're still aware that he is with someone. And obviously you have boundaries. You don't want to be around him while he's with someone. So you want his actions to show you. You don't want to just hear these words every day on a reading. You want him to speak these words. You want him to show you through his actions how he feels about you. And he is well aware. It's okay to say, okay, I want to work on this connection, but his actions need to speak, okay? So if you want to know what someone is feeling, watch what they are doing. Now, if he isn't doing anything right now, it's because he's involved with someone else. So it doesn't mean that he doesn't want to take action towards you or he doesn't want to be with you. It means he knows he needs to let go of something first, or he is healing something first. So the message for you is to be present, okay? You'll attract love by enjoying your life as it is, wherever you are, be all there. So this means be in the present moment. And remember, right now, his actions are telling you he can't be with you. Okay, so there's nothing wrong with that. It doesn't mean he doesn't love you or care about you. It means he's choosing something else because he's choosing to not put himself first. We know all about that. But he's choosing something else because there's still something he has to learn there. Okay, so let's see what else is going on. Yeah, he wants to come out of the hermit mode and he wants to focus. Now, when I'm connecting with his energy, I'm not actually feeling a partner around him. I feel it's more something he's working on. So I'm connecting on like he's focused on work or money or some aspect of healing himself. Now, he may well be doing that in a relationship, but I'm not feeling the presence of a relationship because it's showing me it's not significant. So if he is still in a relationship, that will come to an end in time. I'm feeling it's more about what he's doing on himself. So he's trying to find the strength right now to move out of the hermit energy where he's doing all this deep thinking and working and learning to be able to move forward the right way. And the wood snake is assisting. Look at the wood snake. So the wood snake is helping him to release this karmic tie that you're saying he's in, okay, when he's single. Okay, so if there's this karmic attachment he's in, he needs to release that out. Because he does want to work on the connection with his words and actions. He knows what he needs to do. He knows he needs to tell you how he feels. And he loves your smile. He makes him melt. Okay, so I feel you've just got to be patient with the timing of the journey right now. Because when I'm connecting with his energy, he is focused on what he needs to do. And I'm not feeling a person around him. So it's time to release negativity. Now, this could well be him releasing the negative things in his life. It may be negativity you're connecting with as well. That's what's being released. And this could be released between now and the full moon. The full moon in Scorpio could be significant. So an actual full moon in Scorpio, or the full moon in the Scorpio season, which is October. We've got the 5th of November. So the 5th of November could be significant. That's bonfire night here in the UK as well, when fireworks go off. So something could be happening around the 5th of November. So perhaps write that date down. But what I'm getting is, and I'm not trying to say there isn't a karmic partner when you're saying there is one. I'm just not feeling the energy of one. What I'm feeling is he's doing work on himself. And if there is a person there, that person will be assisting him. It's not like he's going to get married or stay in that connection. It's like he's working on himself to be able to come forward with actions and words. I hope that helps, okay? Lisa, great to see you, honey. Thank you for the donation. Morning, Liz, a message from her now. Fully stepped back and focused on myself. We both sent birthday wishes at the weekend. Hope you're well. So I'm sending you lots of love and happy birthday. Hope it went well. So what does she want to say? I do talk about you. Don't think because we don't talk, I don't want you because I do. So really what she's saying is, we're not talking right now. Obviously, you've exchanged these birthday messages, but you're not really talking. So what she's saying is, don't think because we don't talk, I don't want you because I do. So she still wants you. Nothing's changed. This is obviously you pulling your energy back because of your own stress, your own pain, your own fears, your own, the way you handle the journey. You've had to take the step back for your own sanity in a way. And you also know that when you step back, the masculine steps forward. Okay, so you are aware of that too. You're giving me fear there, even though it's fear. So what she wants you to know is, even though you're not talking, she does still want you, which you know. And she does want to talk to you, which you know. But she is talking about you. So she may be talking about you to someone. So I'm not talking about like, as in, perhaps talking about what you share or what the connection is. But she may be mentioning your name. Okay, this could be to a friend. It could be to someone in a family. It could be to a karmic partner. She could be mentioning you because she wants to be reminded of you. She wants to talk about you. So you're still very much present, even though you've pulled your energy back, okay? So what else does she want to say? She said, yeah, exactly what I've just said. Say the words here. Your presence in my life gives me peace. So she still feels your presence. But when she's with you, when she's spending time with you, talking to you, your presence in her life gives her peace. It doesn't give you peace. Okay, you find peace in the separation in your own way. And that's usually how it is for the feminines. The masculines feel a lot of peace knowing the feminine is there. And the interaction, especially with the karmic situation. However, it brings a disruption up in the feminine because the feminine wants to change and wants things to shift forward and whatever else. But what she's really saying is, your presence in my life is what gives me peace. So you being in her life, physically communicating, spending time together, brings peace in for her. And she feels the disruption when you're not there. That's what I'm connecting with. So you may now be feeling more at peace and she's feeling more of a disruption. And that's the difference. And that's what creates the shift. So it doesn't mean you're going to be in separation for a huge amount of time, or stillness. It just means that there has to be a shift. You've got to get your peace back. And really she needs to feel the disruption again. So work through your fears. That's what's happening right now. You're working through your fears. She's working through her fears. That's the message. But she still wants you even though you're not talking. I hope that helps, okay? So Connie, thank you for the donation. What is Harshit feeling for me today? Any messages from him? Straight out. So he's saying to you, I'm showing you your wounds and things you need to work on. So remember, whatever's happening between you, he's uncovered wounds in you. So there'll be wounds that have been coming up into your awareness that you need to heal. And also, your emotions are still there. So your emotions for Harshit and Harshit's emotions for you are still there. They haven't gone away. It's like the feelings are all still there. It's just wounds are being healed. So I feel that right now what you need to be aware of is that you are both needing to heal your own wounds to move forward together. So this is another reason why separation occurs, so you can heal these wounds. So we've got be optimistic. This card keeps coming out today. So keep in mind that you create your reality and you can't attract love with a negative mindset. So you may be working through your own negative mindset, or you may be working through your own fears or your own anxiety in some way about this. So if you lift your vibration up, you're going to see things in a higher way. And also whatever you are struggling with right now is a wound that you need to heal. So he's healing his wounds, but you're also healing your wounds, and he's triggered those wounds in you because those wounds have to be healed before union. But the emotions are all still there. I hope that helps, okay? Victor, thank you for the donation, honey. Collective messages, please, thank you so much. So let me bring in this new deck I've got here. Okay, so pick a card, 1, 2, or 3. This is collective message. Pick a card, 1, 2, or 3. Okay, 1, 2, or 3, pick a card. Pick a card, 1, 2, or a number, 1, 2, or 3. There's 3, okay? So we've got card 1, we've got card 2, and we've got card 3. Okay, 1, 2, or 3, pick your card. 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. Let me know in the chat what you're picking. 1, 2, or 3. Okay? Okay, let's do it then. So card 1, if you pick card 1, we've got love spell. You've been bewitched. So it feels like your person is definitely under your spell. They are stuck on you. And you may feel like you're under their spell, that you're stuck on them. So I definitely feel you are as hypnotized and obsessed with each other. They're as hypnotized and obsessed with you as you are about them. So you're both drawn to each other. You can't fight this love. You can't deny this love. It's real. And it feels like a love spell. And that's the way it does feel sometimes. It feels like, why can't I break free from this? Why? It's like a love spell. But the reason you can't break free is because you are one soul. So you can't move on from your own soul, can you, So you both feel this way. So I definitely feel you're both under the same spell because you've been guided together from the divine. So in other words, this love is unbreakable. So whatever's going on between you is not going to stop you from being together because you're under each other's spell. And you may even hear that song, I've got a spell on you, or I put a spell on you, something like that. Okay, so card 2, we've got gambling. Now, what I'm feeling first of all is there may need to be an element of risk involved to bring you together. So, for example, there may need to be an ending of a situation which can be risky to start again, or reaching out may feel like a risk or a gamble. So I feel that there needs to be some courage coming in here. So your person may need to gain courage or strength to be able to move forward or end something or make a change. So there needs to be a gamble, but you're worth the risk. And the message I've got coming through here intuitively is that you're worth the risk. Now, there could also be something connected with this. So there could be some kind of addiction or a karmic situation. There could be an issue with finances, because it says problems with addictions or gambling or bad finances. So there could be a financial issue in the way. They could be tangled into something financially, or there could be some kind of addiction that is risky to release, but obviously it's the right thing to do. So you take this how it resonates for your situation, but the message I need to give to you is, if you pick card 2, is that you are worth the risk. Okay, card 3, we've got distance. So there may be distance between you right now, but it does not stop the love. Okay, it doesn't matter whether there's an ocean between you or a world between you, or it feels like there's distance because you're not communicating. Because sometimes you may be in the same room, but you feel like you're 100 miles away because there isn't the communication or the intimacy that you seek. So there's some kind of distance right now, but it is a protection. Okay, it says you and your partner may be physically or emotionally distant, but there's a reason. And this could be because there could be something that needs to be released first. Look at the handcuffs. So they could be needing to break free of fear or needing to break free of a situation to be able to be with you. So I definitely feel if you have faith and love, because again, this is a message that's kind of saying distance does not stop true love. Okay, being emotionally distant doesn't stop it either, because it's still felt. So whenever the distance is between you, whether it's physical distance or emotional distance, it does not stop true love. It just delays it for a while. Okay, so the delay is creating the way. I hope that helps. Okay, so thank you, Victor, for those collective messages. We've got Antonio, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, may I have a message from my DF Jennifer? So what does Jennifer want to say to you? Card coming through is I can feel that strong bond we share on a soul level. So Jennifer feels the love that you share. Again, it's a bit like that distance card. Even if there's distance between you, it's still felt. Okay, she can still feel it. Now, she wants you to know that she doesn't want to struggle with this anymore. Okay, let me just see what these cards are. Yeah, there's been a lot of struggle around this, but this is coming to an end. I feel July, between May and July, there's going to be a significant shift here. Because it feels like she's been struggling with many, many things. You know, one, that she needs to stand up and fight for her own truth and herself, and she needs to actually overcome her own pain and struggle to move forward. We've got 555, 777, 999. So it's a spiritual journey. It's a journey that requires change and strength. Okay, those are the things I've got coming through. So change, strength, support from heaven as well, and power. So she's making changes between now and July to move forward and gain victory over emotions and her thoughts, because she feels this bond. So I feel she's overcoming things in her physical life right now. And what you need to know is you can't miss out on this, love, because you're meant to be. Okay, so you have to have faith that there's something shifting between now and July. Let's see what this one is. Yeah, we've got someone who's wearing a mask in a relationship. So she's got to take this mask off. That's what she's currently doing. She's saying to you, I hold back because I don't want to be rejected. So she's also afraid that you may not want her anymore, or that you've moved on, or you're not going to allow her in. So, and this is nothing to do with you. This is her own fears and anxieties. So I am feeling between now and July, she's going to move forward. May to July is significant. You're going to see 555, 777, and 999. So the 9s are the reminder that you're on a spiritual journey, so you can't rush or force it. The 5s are about the changes you're both going through to come together, and the 7s is the manifestation of it. I hope that helps, okay? Nia, thank you for the donation. A message for me today, please. So what's the message for you today? What's the message for you today? So this is for you, Nia. We've got expect powerful change around this new moon. So the new moon that comes on Tuesday is going to turn things around. Okay, there's going to be a movement or a shift or a change around the new moon. So maybe the day before, it may come on the new moon, or the day after. But around this new moon, you can expect things to turn in your favour. It's like a total eclipse of the heart. Something is going to shift. So there's going to be changes around this new moon. So keep the faith. Keep trusting. Have faith in what will be. Keep manifesting. Keep your thoughts uplifted. Yeah, you're going to gain victory over a situation. So anything you've struggled with or any problems, there's going to be a victory as you move towards June. I hope that helps, okay? Minnie, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, a message from P and guidance for this week. So what's your guidance for this week? What's your guidance for this week? Okay, clear card, please. There we go. Guidance for this week as a new romantic cycle begins. So you may find as you start the new week, you know, obviously we're in Wednesday now, but as you move into the new week, so like the week of the new moon, there could be more balance coming in and a new romantic cycle. Or you could see this from now to that. But I'm also feeling that Libra season is going to be more balanced for you as well. So September, October time. But obviously asking about guidance for the week. So, yeah, you remember you can't miss out on what's meant for you. Your person's going to fight for you. And it's really interesting these cards have come out because I've done a pre-recorded members reading that's coming on the channel soon. I've just noticed you remember there. And it's all about your person fighting for you. So I feel between now and July, your person is going to fight for you. So it's very likely you're going to move into the Libra season, which comes in on the 23rd of September in a new way. So this could well be a timeline of when you come together, you reconcile, you sort things out, you move into some form of a relationship or even a union. But I feel that don't worry, whoever's been causing a problem in May is going to resolve by July. And your person's going to fight for what they want, which is you and this new romance or this new relationship. So it's going to feel new, it's going to feel different. So what does P want you to know? I want to come into alignment with you. So he's doing what he needs to do to be able to be with you, to come into alignment with you, to operate in the right energy. This is what he's doing between now and July. And then I feel the balance is there in September. That's what's coming through very clearly. So you just have to keep the faith right now in the connection because it's all falling into place. He is going to fight for you. And that card went back in. Let's get another card. I feel that's the message, but I want to do an extra card. Yeah, we've got overthinking. That may be what keeps him at bay. So, you know, when he goes into his head and he can play negative scenarios in his head, you may do that too. You know, going over and over things in your head, that can create issues which weren't there. So don't let the mind get in the way. Remember, the mind creates a prison, but we have the power and the strength to break through it. I hope that helps, okay? Zainab, thank you for the donation. What was Gerard's feelings or reaction when he saw my appreciation letter that I got from my team at work on my story? I feel he was very impressed and proud. Nothing really makes sense without you. So it's also made him realise that, you know, his life doesn't really make sense without you. And I feel that he was very proud of you and inspired by you. He said, I wish I could hold you in my arms and tell you how much you mean to me. So it feels like he really wanted to give you a hug and say, well done, or, you know, say, this is how much you mean to me. Because he feels when he's not with you, something is missing, something isn't making sense to him. So I feel it made him feel very proud of you and inspired by you. But really what he wanted to do was give you a hug. Okay, as if to say, well done, or that was amazing, or whatever he wanted to say. So look at the bigger picture right now. The answers you need are coming. Because this is what you really want. You want to sit down and talk. You want him to tell you how he feels about you. And this is something that's coming in. So if you focus on what you do want right now, focus on the way he feels about you, focus on the love that you share with him, not anything else he's got going on in his life, that will move things forward. Remember, there's always a reason for everything that happens because you were twin flames. So any answers you need are coming. And I feel like he feels as well like you receive the answers you need. You know what to do. You make sense of things in your life. You get things done. And he's also very inspired by that as well. So what else do you need to know about this? So the first card coming through, yeah, I mean, it's the return here. And the Fool, you make him want to live a better life. He's trapped in a situation he wants to release himself from. And you show him the way. It's like with you, he feels he could be very happy. And he wants to take a leap towards that happiness. He just feels trapped in his own head. It's not even necessarily his situation, it's the way that he sees it. Okay, so he's got to free himself first to be able to return to you the way that he wants to. And it's also made him feel youthful as well. You know, so I feel there's a lot of youthful energy in this as well. This is like a childlike energy. You know, being proud of someone as a child growing into themselves. So I feel he's very proud of the way you've transformed in your own life. The way you go for what you want, the way that you make things happen. And that's very inspiring to him. You showing through what you do, that he can be free. I hope that helps, okay? Steffi, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, any message from my DM? Have a great day. And to you, honey. So what does your DM want to say to you today? So your DM is saying, we are forever soul and heart connected. So he feels the connection the same way that you do. I do want us to be in a relationship. And from your perspective, you've looked into tarot readings because I feel this card is about you. So obviously you know that you received the guidance that you need from tarot readings. So you may watch readings to receive the answers, or maybe you've got a reading on it for yourself. And what you realise through these readings you watch is he wants to be in a relationship with you, and he does recognise that you have this connection. So he does want you. This card's moving as well. I want to reach out to you. So he definitely does want to move towards you. I don't feel he's looked into tarot readings, but I feel that you have. Obviously you are now. But you know somewhere inside that this is moving forward. So he does want to be in a relationship. So you have faith in your dreams, especially between now and the new moon. Because something big is shifting around the new moon. So what else is going on with him? Yeah, we've got good news that's coming in. He's definitely going to come forward. He wants to complete a cycle and start again. It's just his ego in the way. He's asking you not to give up right now. He's reflecting on his life. He is well aware that you have a soul bond. Not necessarily the label twin flames, but he definitely knows you have a soul bond. He feels that way. There could also be something happening around the next full moon as well. But I feel that he is going to communicate to you. And he wants you to know that you're his world. You're everything to him. He may not show that right now, but that's his truth. It's his ego that causes him problems. So don't give up while he sorts through his ego and heals certain things. I hope that helps, okay? Zainab, thank you for the donation. What's Gerard's true intention towards me in his next action? So what's his true intention in his next action? What's his true intention? What's his true intention? And what's his next action? Okay, so his next action is to be able to bring forward whatever you're dreaming of. So whatever you're manifesting right now, whatever you're wanting, he wants that too. There's just a delay around it because it's in divine timing. Okay, he wants to follow his intuition instead of listening to his ego. So his intention is to overcome the conflict he goes through, whether it's in his mind, in his life, whatever he's got going on, to follow his truth. He wants to follow his truth. That's his intention. He wants to listen to his heart. He wants to move towards you, rise above all this conflict he's going through and chaos. And that's why your journey is in divine timing. So his next action is to be able to come to you, but it's delayed. And I feel this is definitely something you're learning to release, the when and the how and all the questions. Because you need to know you're manifesting this. And it doesn't mean it isn't happening because it doesn't seem to be happening. It means it's in divine timing. So there's a delayed manifestation around this. So I feel that this could be delayed until July. And then things are going to shift forward. There's a lot of conflict around him right now in May. And this could even be over the next 5 weeks as well. But he wants to listen to his intuition and follow that to you. There's just a delay. So the message for you is to know that your journey is in divine timing. Okay, let's see what the other felt. This is the card that's getting my attention. That's the card. Not those, okay. So, yeah, open yourself to love. It says it's safe for you to let your heart be seen. Don't be scared. So just be yourself right now. You being you is what's attracting him in. You just need to surrender and let go more and believe more and have faith in the feelings and the connection. I hope that helps, okay? Jay, thank you for the donation. Messages from Adam. So what does Adam want to say? I've always been afraid of this love. So he's being very honest there. He's always scared in this love because of the intensity of it. We both are working together in unison, even if you can't see it yet. So this is also reminding you that you're learning your lessons and he's learning his lessons. So it's like you're walking in a parallel path, but you can't see the other person. But you're walking and heading in the same direction. He said, I wish I could feel your body close to mine. So I feel that he feels you energetically, but he wishes you were there physically. And what they show me is two people walking on the same path, but not being able to see the other person. So it's like you're so close yet so far away. So what else do you need to know? Okay, show the world the real you. This is what he needs to do. You show him how to be authentic, to step out of his comfort zone. The answers you need are coming. So I definitely feel this is about communication. They give me a little bit of fear. This could be something coming in around the Gemini season anyway, which we're in now. So you got the full moon, could be significant. And I've got 2 dates here. So I've got something coming in between the full moon in Gemini and the full moon in Aquarius. Now I'm connecting with the timelines, not like the moon in something. Okay, so I'm connecting with the full moon in Gemini, which is on the 11th, to the full moon in Aquarius, which is, that's next year. So that's going to be 20th of Jan to the 18th of Feb. I haven't got that one written down. But it feels like between this full moon and in 2026, this January 2026, is when this is going to move forward. Because they give you the longest timeline out, because if he's in fear is stepping out his comfort zone, showing the world who he is, and he's afraid of this love, it may take time. Okay, even when he's urgent about it. So they're giving you the furthest timeline out because, again, you're being guided to trust in divine time. Now, I know it's frustrating for you because you probably think, well, how much longer is it going to take? But that's a sign you're still healing the when and the how. But he feels like something's missing without you around, and he'll always feel that way until he takes action. I hope that helps, okay? Jane, thank you for the donation. A message, please, from or about my twin. So what does Jane's twin want to say? So what does your twin want to say? So your twin is saying, I've had a crush on you from the very start. So from the very beginning, this person has fantasized about you and been in desire for you. Now, the fact that he says a crush is a bit like youthful energy, like how we feel when we're at school and we have a crush on someone. So that could suggest this has been going on for a long time. You know, you could have been in this connection for a long, long time. Or the way that you make this person feel is very school-like. You know, like nervous and excited all at the same time. And I'm getting both energies coming through. So your person's saying, I really hate not communicating as much as I want to. I act happy, but I'm not. So this person's wearing a mask right now, acting happy, whether it's in life or on social media, but they're not, because they hate not communicating with you as much as they want to. So that could suggest there has been some communication, but maybe not as much as they want to, or there could be some kind of telepathic communication going on. So your person is definitely miserable without you and wanting something with you to shift forward, and the attraction is stronger than ever. Yeah, this person is your person, your connection is sacred. So this is the soulmate card, but obviously take the label away, you know, twin flame soulmate, you know, because I don't even know if there is a twin flame card in this deck, probably not, and that'll be the card. So this is your person, which you know, and they know it too. Your connection is sacred. So if we've got a message about what's coming or anything that's about to shift or take place. So we've got, yeah, you're close to achieving your goals. So something is shifting into place, so you just have faith. And again, the full moon could be significant here. I hope that helps, okay? Mayra, thank you for the donation. Any message from Travis today? So what's the message related to Travis today? Straight out, look at that. We've got patience. If you're patient, he's going to make the effort. Got patience and make the effort. He says some things still need to be dealt with for this connection to manifest. So I feel like he's asking you for patience, and he's saying if you're patient with me, and I know you probably already feel you've been very patient with him, but if you continue to be patient, he's going to make the effort. It says this love is worth taking risks. You're called to move forward, and if you just did that little pick a card and you were guided to number 2, that makes even more sense, okay? But this love is worth taking a risk for. So he is going to take a risk. He is going to fight for this. He is going to move forward. You just need to be a little bit more patient, or still be patient. I feel you are patient. It's not that you aren't. Patience isn't about waiting. It's about living life. He says, you're my light in the darkest time. So make sure you're shining your light bright, because that light is guiding him to you. I hope that helps, okay? Karina with a C, thank you for the donation. What about my finances and work? So what do you need to know about finances and work? Expect powerful change. Whatever it is you're manifesting, thinking about, or asking about, this is what's coming. There's going to be powerful change in your finances. This could well be things turning around, more money coming in, more opportunities at work. So there's going to be powerful changes. Let's bring in a message from Archangel Ariel. Straight out, pay bills with love. So give thanks for each service provided for you when you pay your bills, and you'll always feel good about paying your bills. So any bills that come up, and this could also be like an unexpected bill that comes in, pay it with love. Think about the service it gives to you, and then there'll be no resentment there. But I feel you'll be paying bills with love because you're going to have more money and you won't even be thinking about it. I hope that helps, okay? Stephanie66, thank you for the donation. What do my guides want me to know? So what do your guides want you to know? Your guides are saying to you, the end of a tough cycle approaches. So if you've been going through some dark times or struggle, especially from December to May, okay, things are going to get easier as you move into June. So there's going to be a better time ahead. It's like the angel's saying, just relax, breathe. The end of a tough cycle approaches. It's going to be okay. What else do you guys want you to know? We've got a yes, luck is on your side. So you may see ladybirds. You know, I went out yesterday and I nipped into the public toilets and I got like a shopping bag. And as I sat on the loo, I looked down at my shopping bag and there was a ladybird crawling up the side of it. And I thought, wow, you know, it's a sign of luck. So luck is on your side right now. And the answer to your question, whatever it may be, is a yes. I hope that helps, okay? Lise, thank you for the donation and the hot dog there, honey. A message from my Ellie and from the angels, please, Liz. So what's the message from Ellie right now? So Ellie is saying to you, he's saying, I always knew there was something different about you. So he's always known you're different and you stand out from the rest. He's always known how special you are. And the angel's saying, show the world the real you. And the reason why is because you are your authentic self. You show the world who you really are. And he's very inspired by that because that's part of his mission to do the same. So he said, I always knew there was something different about you because you've always shown the world who you really are. You've always been your authentic self. And that's very inspiring to me. The message coming through from the angels is water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces could be important to you. But I feel this is more about emotions. This is a sign that emotion is coming into this connection. And this could also be the way he feels about you, as in he may have had a cry or he's been very emotional lately. Or you may be feeling emotional lately. But there could also be something happening between you during these seasons. So Cancer, Scorpio and Pisces seasons could be very important. Obviously, we'll be moving towards Cancer season soon, which comes in June. But I feel that this is a big message about the way you feel, especially when there is water energy going on. So again, moon cycles can affect you. You may feel emotional around the moon cycles. But this is a huge testament to you and the way you show the world who you really are, because that's something he still needs to do, and that's something you inspire him to do. What else is he saying to you? He said, I was in denial and my nerves get the best of me. So when he's in denial, it's because of the nerves, the fear. So it's like he wants to take action to you, to apologise perhaps for being in denial or for letting you go, whatever he's done, but his nerves are getting the best of him, which means he feels nervous, he feels anxious, he feels a bit scared of making a move. So I feel you've just got to give him the time to make that move. And this could be something coming in around the next moon cycle or around Cancer season. They give me fear because he's releasing fear. So you must remember your power as the Empress, and that will steer you in the right direction. And faith will keep you strong. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Suzanne says, have I met my twin flame? Well, first of all, no one, I don't care who they are, can tell you 100% of that because it's a journey back to the self. Okay, but if you feel it deep inside, you know the answer. You already know. Otherwise, you wouldn't even be using the label. Okay, so you already know this is a quest back to you. How does this person make you feel? Does this person open you up to things that you've never felt before? You already know inside whether this is or isn't your person. So you have to go deep within for the answers. That's the message there, okay? Yashi, thank you for the donation. Beanie or honey, I was going to say the donation. Thank you for being a moderator. I think I'm at the top of the chat anyway. There we go. So feeling low because of my family today. I sent a song to him last night. Any messages? Thank you so much. These days, so much of my emotion. So perhaps instead of sending the song to him next time, share it on your social media or, you know, because remember, this is about you allowing him to come to you as well. So the answers you need are coming. That's what you need to know. The answers are coming to you. And you get those answers from inside of you. But I definitely do feel you are learning to surrender this and let him come to you. Yeah, because that will bring progress in. Bear with me. Everything just jumped up there. Where's that gone? Oh, my chat's gone off. Hang on a minute. Let me just put it back on. Otherwise, I'll have issues. Bear with me a second. Just bear with me, I'll bring it back up. I've clicked on something else by accident then. There we are. Progress is going to come in here. Okay, he is going to move towards you. I feel you've got to let him know. And this is showing you it's going to be okay. If you breathe, it's going to be okay. I don't feel I need to give you these cards. I'm not feeling those cards. I just feel the angels are kind of saying you've got to let go right now and allow things to unfold. And remember, anything you're going through with family is also teaching you to be able to respond in love instead of reacting in any kind of form of fear. So yeah, distance, as you and your partner may be physically or emotionally distant. But remember, nothing can break that chain of love. And I know you sent in that song, and obviously I'm sure he was grateful to hear that song. But also remember that sometimes we act through emotion and then we regret doing it. Thinking, I shouldn't have sent that, I shouldn't have done this. And there is no shoulda, woulda, coulda, everything happens for a reason. But, you know, this is also about you allowing him to come to you, or to allow him to feel the loss of you as well. I feel he does need to feel that, okay? I want to bring you a message in from Archangel Michael as well. What does Archangel Michael want to say? You're gaining a higher understanding on a soul level. Okay, so you are gaining a higher understanding of your life, and it's all beginning to make sense through everything you're going through. And also this time apart you're having. You are realizing on a very deep level that God has a plan, and God is now allowing you to see that for yourself. So you may even be seeing previews of what's to come. And Michael is saying, remember, you are a wise and intelligent being. You are an old soul. Tap into your true potential by taking the time to breathe and connect with your heart. And that's when you receive all the answers. Now remember who you are. Remember why you've come to earth. You have the power within you to achieve this reason in this lifetime. I hope that helps, okay? Jay, thank you for the donation. Is he back in the country UK or in country D? Okay. Is he? Let's bring in the angel answers. I'm just making sure I didn't miss anyone out there, okay? So, is he back in the country UK? Is he in the country? Okay, we've got it's up to you, okay? It's like you already know, okay? If you don't want you to know, there's a reason. Is he in D? Is he in D? Let go and be assertive, okay? So they're not allowing me to give you a yes or a no. We'll go to the tarot, though. This is what the angels do. It's not me dissing or missing the question. It's because there's a lesson being learned. I feel it's up to you to know through your own intuition. I feel like you can feel he's back in the UK. It's like you feel that in some way. So you have to let go to know that he's been assertive. Whatever he's done in the country D, he was being assertive there. Okay, it's like he was taking control of something there. You may have been learning how to let go while he was there. Okay, so what I'm feeling is like the reason why he was there, but now he's back, if that makes sense. So is he in the UK? Is he back in the UK? Is he in the UK? We've got, the angels just make me laugh. Is he in D? Okay, I feel like he's going to be back in the UK by July. Or his intention is to be back in July. Or you're going to know by July, because it feels like he's making progress. So he may still need to get to the UK. Okay, it feels like you intuitively know. You can feel it. So you may just feel like he's coming. Because what I'm sensing here is he's looking at where he wants to be. Now, he could be looking back here at country D, but I'm seeing it as he's in country D looking at the UK and the trip he needs to make. And he knows he needs to do that. So again, this is the angels kind of saying he's between two worlds, or he knows what he needs to deal with. So I feel like whatever he's dealing with right now, he's going to be assertive to move forward. It's up to him to make a change. So this could well be him returning from country D to the UK between now and July. But I feel the message I've got to give to you is you intuitively know, because it's up to you to know, because you have the intuition, you're connected with it. But I feel that he is planning this trip, or he's planning to do this over the next couple of months, 3 at the most. So I feel by July, he's going to be back in the UK. He may be back in now, and he may be looking back at his trip, or he may be on his trip. But I feel that by July, you'll know. That's the message I've got coming through. I hope that helps, okay? I have to give you what the angels tell me. I can't just say, oh, he's definitely in the UK. If they are saying it's up to you to know, you know, you've got a year from now there as well. So this could be important, something that's going on a year from now. There may even be some travel coming up a year from now or within a year. So sit with that message, okay? I hope that helps. Divine, thank you for the donation. Good morning, Liz. What do I need to know that's hidden? Okay, what do you need to know that's hidden? What do you need to know that's hidden? What do you need to know that's hidden? Okay, there's going to be a reconciliation. It says someone from your past will return to your life soon. So you may not see this right now, but it is coming in. So there will be a reconciliation. What else do you need to know? And this person is spying on you right now. So you may not see this because it's hidden, or they are hiding themselves because they're spying. So someone is watching you and they're going to return. So what else do you need to know that's hidden? What else do you need to know that's hidden? Yeah, there's also treasure coming in for you. In other words, you're going to receive plenty of material support, and you're going to receive something wonderful. And there's a choice being made right now to make that happen. So it feels like between June and October, riches coming in. And when I say riches, I'm not just talking about material things. I'm talking about all kinds of riches: love, health, wealth, success, opportunities, love, whatever it is. So this could well be when the reconciliation comes in between June and October. So something is coming between June and October that's going to lead to happiness. It's going to lead to everything really you've wanted is going to be on the table for you. And someone is spying on you right now, making a decision to make that happen. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, I'm going to answer a couple more, then I'm going to go off, guys. So I'm going to do Byron says, hi, Liz, is there any messages today from Alice today? Is she in the UK at all? Remember, it's up to you. You'll feel that, okay? So what's the message coming through from Alice? So the message is, she's saying nothing really makes sense without you. So whatever she's doing right now, wherever she is, it doesn't make sense without you. So if she's, traveling somewhere or she's doing something, it isn't making sense. Why? Because you're not there. In other words, she wishes she was experiencing whatever it is with you. So she is thinking about you. Is she in the UK? Don't stop. She's not giving up on whatever she's doing. She's carrying on doing what she's doing. Again, this is why they won't give you a yes or a no, because you either intuitively know or it's something you're not meant to know at this point, okay, for growth purposes. So we've got the Ten of Pentacles there. So I definitely feel whatever she is doing right now is going to lead to success. It's going to lead you forward. And she wants to share her success with you. She wants to share everything with you that she's making happen in her life. So whatever she's doing, whether it's in the UK or not, it's bringing success, and she wants to share that with you. And she's saying, don't think because we don't talk I don't want you, because I do. So it feels like everything she's receiving right now, whether it's financial success or, just good news, she wants to share that with you. It's like nothing makes sense without you. So she could have all the money in the world, for example, and it doesn't mean anything without you, and that's what she's realising. I hope that helps, okay? Samantha, thank you for the donation. Liz, any messages on why I get PMDD? I can barely get out of bed this week, just taking it slow until my period comes. Well, you may just be guided to slow down. Okay, so what's the message coming through? You intuitively know what to do. So it's like the angels saying, you know what to do to be able to handle this condition. You know what to do. And it's like you intuitively know what you need to do to feel better, or why you're going through this in some way. You are still you, and it may be the opportunity for you to love yourself regardless, because sometimes we go through things physically and we feel like we're not the same person. We feel like, and this has changed me, or it's made me feel like I'm not as good as I used to be, or I'm not as quick as I used to be, but you're still you. So you're being guided to love yourself just the way you are right now, and to be proud of yourself the way you are right now. Give your struggles to heaven. Okay, so any struggles you're having, give this to heaven. Pray about it. Whether it's physical struggle or something you're going through in your mind, because you may be struggling thinking, I need to do this and I can't get out of bed. I need to get this done. I've just got no energy. So if you let the angels assist you, they will, and you are okay. So, maybe you've been asking that question, am I okay? Yes, you're okay. You're still you. Listen to your body. You just need to listen to your body more. So it feels this is happening to you to slow you down, so you know intuitively what to do about things in your life. So this could well be trying to get your attention, so you listen to your body more. So you listen to your own needs more. In other words, sometimes we can just do things and then we think, why am I doing that? Or I need to slow down. I need to, it's like I'll get this done and then think about myself. We need to think about yourself and then get things done. So I feel this is happening to give you a break in a way. And you're still you. It's about you still loving yourself. So what else does Archangel Raphael want you to know? What else does Raphael want you to know about this? Wow, okay. Flew out. So we've got second opinion. So you may just need to get a second opinion about what it actually is. Okay, so I don't feel there's anything wrong because the angel's saying you are okay. But it may be that you need a second opinion on what the name is. Or maybe it's not what you think it is. I'm PMDZ, obviously I have no idea what that is. I don't need to know. But it could be something else going on that you need to get a second opinion about. So don't worry about this and think, oh my goodness me, there's something underlying here. I'm not feeling that. It just may be that you may have been given the wrong information and you could get other information that would help more. So I feel there's more to know to this. So if you ask Archangel Raphael and Jesus at the bottom of the deck there, who is the divine healer, remember, they will guide you to the right information you need to understand what's going on with you. But you're still you, and I feel you are okay. You just intuitively know what to do. I hope that helps, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a collective message, then I'm going to go off. So no more donations, okay? And I do appreciate the ones I've had. Thank you so much. So I'm going to pull you an answer. So think of a question in your mind right now, everyone. A question. And I'm going to give you an answer. Now, it may not be a yes or a no, but it will be something that may help, okay? So pick a card. We'll do 4. We'll do 1, 2, 3, or 4. So pick a number, 1, 2, 3, or 4. So 1, 2, 3, or 4. Pick a number, 1, 2, 3. This is for everyone watching. I'm not answering any more questions. This is a collective message, okay? So pick a number, 1, 2, 3, or 4. And this is going to answer your question in some way. Okay, there we go. Okay. So we've got 1, 2, 3, or 4, okay? 1, 2, 3, or 4. Pick your card. 1, 2, 3, or 4. You may be guided to more than one card. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Okay. So number 1, if you pick number 1, the answer is yes. Very clear, straight out. So whenever you're asking about, the answer is yes. Now, it may take time to come, but you've got a clear yes there. No messing about. The answer is yes, whatever it is, okay? Number 2, there's no need to worry. So you could be worrying about something right now that you don't need to worry about. And that could well be a yes for you, but you're worrying about it. Okay, so there's no need to worry. Let go of your worry. Let go of your fear, and things will move forward and happen. So there's whatever it is you're stressing about or worrying about, there's no need to. Okay, so you've got to breathe yourself into the now. If you chose number 3, don't stop. So don't give up. If you're thinking, I've had enough of this, I'm tired, don't give up. Don't stop doing what you're doing. Don't give up on what you want. Have faith in your dreams. Keep moving forward. Don't stop because it will happen, okay? And if you chose number 4, meditation brings answers. So the answers are going to be in your meditations, in the calm time when you relax your mind and you receive answers. Or it could come to you through a dream, because obviously when you are dreaming, you're in a meditative state. You may need to meditate to receive the answer you seek. This could well be about 5D connection. It could be about telepathic communication. That makes sense for you, Victor, because your message was about meditation. Isn't that interesting? So I hope that helps. So have a wonderful day. I'm sending you all so much love. If you want to reach out to me for a personal reading, it's guidedbyangelsreadings@gmail.com. I am also doing a special members flash sale right now. One more day after today to get involved in that. I'm doing some of those today as well. But I'll be live again on Friday if things go to plan. So if you haven't already, give me a thumbs up. Thank you so much to everyone watching. Welcome if you're new. It's great to see you. Thank you to all our moderators for doing such an amazing job throughout this live today. And thank you to everyone. Remember, if you haven't had a question directly, don't worry. Just click somewhere in the replay after and you'll receive a message in the moment you need to know. I hope this helps. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.